Last playday of W3IL, the Warcraft 3.info Team League Season 2. 4 teams will go into the playoffs. 1 team is already there, and that's one team that we will see today. UMaD is leading the current board, 69 points, only losing to Dust. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. They're facing Oceanus today, the former champion. So the best of the past versus the best of today. Oceanus, as you can see here, at the moment qualified for the playoffs, but only the top 4 will go into the playoff, into the semifinals. And if you look at it, Dust 52 points, Cascade 51 points, Oceanus 49, Sweden 48. This is as close as it gets, but Oceanus has the hardest task. They have to score. Sweden is playing versus Squelch. Their lineup looks good. Dust is playing against Firestalkers, who are by far on the bottom of the grid. Dust should make it. UMaD is qualified. Cascade has a good lineup against Bulgaria. Could lose some points here. But Ocean is the hardest task. The lineup again. We start with the 2-2. Cash and Maru versus Neutron and Shaka. This could be very deciding. Both 2-2 teams are great. Whoever takes the lead here has good shots. The one-on-ones though. Cash versus Spiral. Maru versus Neutron. Like, this is a bit 50-50. Cash considered the favorite here, but this is top Europe Orc Mirror. Maru Neutron. If you asked me 2 months ago, I would say, okay, this is Neutron's game, but Maru yesterday stepped it up a ton. Sonic versus Ente. In this matchup, Sonic clearly the favorite, even for a 2-0 maybe. And Shik versus Shaka. After seeing Shik yesterday, Shaka not in the top 5 of Oceanus, I would say, but neither one nor side playing today, so he has to carry his team today. We start with the 2-2. We go in-game. As always, W3IL works as follows. If you win your match 2-0, you get 3 points. If you win your match 2-1, you get... It's not updating, what the fuck? You get 2 points and your opponent 1. And... something is wrong with our overlay. And if you lose 1-2, you get 1 point. And if you lose 0-2, you get nada. We start on Synergy, and I'm curious why this is not working. Ah, there we go. So, in the red, we have... Wait, why is it only working for 1/2? Ah, team... Okay. Is this better now? Sorry for the inconvenience. You have to refresh it. As always in 2-2... Wow, double fast tag by Maru and Cash. This is already something. Team YouMaD. Okay, at least we have one of the teams now. A little bug here, sorry about that. But should be fine. So, let's finally have a game. Oceanus on the other side. You will get it, I guess. For the one-on-ones, this is gonna be better. Shocky in the blue, Neutron in the blue. DK, Keeper, opening, standard stuff. Neutron going for an Ice Troll Berserker for more piercing damage. Lots of skeletons used here as well. Cash with the Blade Master, a little unusual. More mercs for Neutron. Trying to save his Trapper. The End Snare Creep, really good on level 1. And this is, of course, a best of 3. That update worked for whatever reason. So Cash and Maru have to survive the timing push of the Night Elf Orc. Shocky, oh nice part. Shocky and Neutron well practiced together. Cash and Maru not too much, but they are an established 2-2 team as well. Lots of Treant in this fight. Early aggression. Maru's gotta be careful with his Archmage. Close to level 3 though. Good progress. DK far away. Keeper only level 1, but the big potion here It's just 3. He's burning through a lot of mana. No entangle here, so Archmage can be rather safe. But the blocks, the coil, the right clicks, and the TP in 2-on-2. Getting a TP. Always worth it. Another synergy. Ooh, almost a kill by the skeleton. Nice play by Shocky here. Sending it over. So no TP. Anymore. Tier 2 tech is coming though. Shadowhunter second. Grunts Walker so far. There with the Beast 3. Okay, Radar Walker. We have a Blacksmith? No. Mass Casters then, I guess. And yeah, Neutron still on tier 1. One Engine of War, if I see this correctly. And Mercs, I guess. Keeper finding level 2. DK, gotta be careful. Level 3 DK. Ho, 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 ho. This inventory for the Lich is gonna be sick. Are they aiming for the timing push, or will they establish an expansion? Or both? Shocky, 32 supply, Neutron, 37. This looks like an expansion as well. So a rather slow early mid-game. With the Shadowhunter, with a Paladin, no Mountain King. Holy Light, very good. Double heal on the UMaD side. And of course the aura. It's only gonna be 2 auras. No TC. And of course Kodos later. Tier 3, that's good. Oh, bigger mountains. Jesus. They see this? Position is a little off. Speed scroll. Does he want to stay in this? Entangle. Units are bruised already. Decent position for Neutron, but it seems like a miscommunication as Neutron is backing off, but Shocky wants to take the fight. Level 3 for the Keeper of the Grove. Now the Hunts are in position, going for the Paladin. He will not rise high. Frostmourne is... Iron Forged, I was about to say, but no. Losing a Fiend here. This looks good for the Russians. Keeper still alive. More Fiends fall for Shocker. Entangle, right clicks. Finally, is there something to save him? Wow, he just walks away. And the end snare. And the priest as a caretaker. Well done by UMaD. Very well done. I mean, they delay the expo, but they're losing so much. Neutron down to 34. And where's Shocky even? Oh no, potion. Heal wave now. Shocky at 34 as well, but there's nothing left for Neutron. Lich is coming in now. That timing was certainly off. Saw the opportunity for this creep jack, but it was a little too late already. No expo yet, but it's coming. Tier 3 by Shocky. Almost done, but what a fight for UMaD. Cash at 50 supply. Maru at 42. And more units are falling. Oh, Shocky trying to TP out, but can't save the Fiend, so it's kind of useless. It's an easy kill on this expansion. An easy established one if he wants to. Domination by UMaD so far. Getting defense upgrades as the Orc units will be tanking. 0-1 plus the Devotion Aura. That's a lot of armor already. Town Portal on the Archmage. Blade Master got nothing though. Pretty brave plays. And there's the Expo by Maru. Kodo almost sniped, but it feels like the healing is just too good. The sustain and the heal, like this position, there's so much damage in the back, and they can't break through this. The DK is trapped, is dead, and that's GG. Whoa, that was quick. That was quick. 10 minutes, No chance for Oceanus, really. We missed the early game a little. Don't know if stuff went wrong there, but the first fight was not well taken. Not too sure about the expo either. Not a good start for Oceanus. Madfrog, by the way, is streaming Sweden versus Squelch. Oh, thank you for Glory Heaven, 10 euros! Sunday with Neo, priceless. Thank you very much! This man, for Glory Heaven. Since this summer, it feels like every stream you contribute something to us, and it's just so wonderful. Hope you enjoy life. Your Instagram definitely looks like it. Minimode is calling out Juan after the season 1 final, where he said, I hope there will be more challenges next season. Well, the challenge is to qualify for the playoffs already. Enjoying your performance on Creepjack, keep it up. Thank you, Ravioli Bean. Yeah, this looked a little shaky for Oceanus. Is it the nerves coming to them when there's so much pressure on them? In the finals, they looked so strong against Sweden. So I hope the overlay is working better. Lost Temple out for Cash. Neutron vetoes Nullwood. Cash bans Turtle Rock, and Twisted is out as well. Hellfire Plateau. Very rare to see that the old school maps are vetoed. Can I throw a splendid job as usual? Keep it up, we love you, Neo, even without a dodo. It's been some months since you asked for diet advice. Have you started eating decently? Hell no! But thank you for the kind words. So, Lino, our wonderful admin, is taking care of it. By the way, shout out to Duro, who is doing a phenomenal job as the head admin of W3IL. This must be so stressful. So yeah, much love for Warcraft 3.info, much love for the admins and orgas and everything. So we have red and blue. The pros learned from their mistakes earlier. And it's 1-0 for UMaD. And if they win this, this is almost pre-deciding. If they win the 2-on-2 2-0, I have a very hard time. I have a very hard time seeing Oceanus getting a lot of points here. Alright. Second map. Super mega important for Oceanus. It's their map choice. Are they in the red? Yes, they are. Okay. It's their map choice. They kind of have to win this. UMaD in the blue, in the bottom. In the top, we have Oceanus. Shocker as the undead. Neutron as the night elf. What are the lanes? Night elf versus human and undead versus orc. Okay, Cash. I definitely see a Farseer here. Can also harass with a blade, but I think Farseer harass. And then we have a keeper harass here against Maru, who's going Archmage again. So it is Archmage. Is it? No, no Farseer. Just in quotes a blade. Neutron opening with a creep, so his keeper will have a little more progress than before. Huh. Let's see how this unfolds. They scout each other. They will know the lanes then. Cash is not skipping the shop. That would be a little suicidal if you have to harass. Cash not on the Farseer train anymore? I don't know, man. DK, Fiends, for Shaki. This is a pretty big camp to open up the shop. But I guess Neutron knows by now. Oh, the peasant sees it. Can he do something against it? As I said, man, this Eridar Sorcerer is no joke. That seems to be fine. Hasn't no lasted. Claws of attack. Good start here. Blade Master is rushing over with the speed scroll even. Is this full-on pressure on Neutron? No level 2 yet. We can't lose his Ancient. We might lose his Ancient though. If the Blade Master does some good damage. Archmage is not harassing at all. Very surprising to see the Keeper focusing on himself. Lacking 3 XP. And here's the Blade Master running across the entire map, using a clarity already, as he used so much Windwalk. But now there's level 2. He's not in time. Buys the dust and the circlet. So, okay. But Neutron got what's important, and that's level 2. More mana drain. Second Engine of War and Hunt is coming. This Hunt transition is rather late. DK level 1.5. No tech yet. This Blade Master, huh? He has Entangle.
A player's forces are under attack.
Trying to save this Ancient. This is big for Oceanus already. He can't repair. Is Entangle off cooldown? It looks like it. Doesn't last long enough. Right clicks, more right clicks. He's gambling. Oh my. Is he committing? He can't really, right? This save is so big.
A player's forces are under attack.
Then it gets fortified armor. Maru on the way to expand, I guess. At least creeping the natural. Cancels the healing. Blocks with an archer. No Windwalk anymore. Wait. No Windwalk anymore. Big right hit from the Ancient. Stops the attack. Okay. Neutron wins the battle against Cash in the north. And that might be... That was huge. Neutron... all the nerves in the world, not making mistakes. Cash a little overeager.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dust takes the 1-0 lead against Firestalkers. Thank you. Okay, close to 3 already. This game's looking good. We have an expansion coming up. Late text though for Oceanus. Tier 2 is done. Does not block the altar. Calculated death, I guess. Kept Neutron very busy. Maru's free to do whatever. He's getting rifles. He's level 3.
Forces are under
He
attack.
cleaned his expo already. Finally some harass from Neutron. Finally he's free to do whatever. Shocker, man. Brave move against Cash. Fiends versus Grunts. Shadowhunter should be coming soon as well. Or a TC. Definitely disable. But so far, with 4 Fiends, he's winning this. Shadowhunter it is. Mostly the mass healing strat again, which I haven't seen too often. Ah, Maru's still tanking. Okay. So where's the hero? Okay. No reinforced defenses yet. And that could cost him. Nice lightning shield on the skeleton to prevent the repair. How many coils do we have? Oh, plenty. But also good damage. Can hex the DK to prevent coils. Should be on cooldown. So is the coil. First fiend down. And Cash. He's just, in one-on-one especially, the way better player than Shocky. And that's why he's TPing out. Needs to keep his fiends alive. They are the damage dealers of the entire Oceanus army. Keeper still no 3. But also no expansion. While Neutron's almost done. The Keeper? He has no TP. Staff is on cooldown. This is really dangerous. Oh no! Hex! But he hexes the hunt! Did he not check the inventory? That could have been a hex around.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mountain King this time for the double disable instead of double heal. Nice steal by Cash. We're still level 1 though, and again no mana. And again the DK is getting up front, and there's another coil. This is not calculated anymore. This is just overcommitment. At the same time, Neutron is pushing against Maru. The Keeper still cool on the staff, but he can run away. Great disable this entangle. And he's getting the cancel. He's killing a farm. Maru's supply stuck. Cancel on the Sanctum. And time for the Expo. Oh, this game's looking good for Oceanus. Really, really, really good. Oh, he's not getting the Sanctum. As Maru arrives with the Mountain King and 3 Storm Bowls. You don't want to commit to this. Tier 3 on the way with the Slaughterhouse, but pretty late, I think. Raiders and Walkers for Cash. Only level 2. Lionhorn. Kind of not necessary. No upgrades on the hunts yet. Shop now. Oh, reveals the Blade Master. Shocky. Oh, nice steal by Cash. Game 1 seemed a little bit of a blunder by Shocky and Neutron combined. So far, this is a decent performance by Shocky. He definitely stabilizes. Starshape leads 1-0. Thank you, Helgeta. Everyone scores, but Oceanus. So far. Yeah, this live ticker in chat is really helpful. Expo cancelled. This is so big. To constantly have Neutron here. Again, Shocky distracting Cash, so there's no 2-on-2 fights at the moment without tier 3. He is donating a little experience and he constantly donates 1 or 2 fiends. But he got the Blade Master twice. He's buying time for the Expo. He's also killing stuff. Oh, Spirit Link and Hero Wave. Nicely calculated. But 2 fiends for this. And a TP out again. That was expensive. That was really expensive. But we have a little bit of a base race. Maru TPing home. This distraction didn't work. Starshape winning against Agent, by the way. This first map. So big. Super duper big. Tier 3 done. Destroyers coming. Expo still up. Waiting for the Crypt Lord. Defense upgrades. No third hero yet. 37 supply for Shocky, who lost quite a few fiends. 50 for Neutron. That means he can just send money over. And pump some upgrades. He's actually going to 70 supply and teching. That's weird to me. 2-0. Oh, 3-0 for Sweden. With that, they surpassed Oceanus. Oceanus at the moment eliminated. from W3IL. Playing relegation. Big camps. Warlock and Diabolist. Tough to creep. And there's a big force making its way to the north. A combined uMaD force.
A town is under siege.
Getting items. Oh, no dispel. They don't really need dispel though. Neutron cancels cache expansion. Does he have a TP this time? Yes, he does. Shocky is coming in from the left-hand side as well. Neutron is losing production. He is at 52. Very unfortunate. Okay, now goes into no upkeep. Has to send the money over to Shocky. Shocky has to carry. They have to survive this push. Not all the tier 3 upgrades are there. Level 2 Lich only as well. Shop done. They need to smash this fight. Going for the Shadow Hunter was a little bit out of position. Stuck by his own rifleman. More right clicks. But he passes the potion over. And he can heal himself, of course. The Destroyer needs to be corded out of position as well. These riflemen, what a concave by Maru with the 1-0 as well. And Neutron is again plummeting in supply. Oceanus, this game looked really good for you. Mountain King about to disappear. Despite the rune bracers. Entangle should be killing him. Shocky repositions. They almost gave up the front line. Good communication this time. They need some blockers, and in this case, the buildings have to do it. 28 supply by Neutron, and he can't build anything else. Shocker at 50, 1,000 gold. There must be a lot of donations. The coin arrives too late. Uh-oh. Feels like the Russians. They're blowing through this. Neutron has nothing. Absolutely nothing. And Shocky didn't have enough time. Lacking Crypt Lord. Lacking number of fiends. Maru at 50. Cash at 46. Absolute desperation. Here comes the Crypt Lord. Impale of Destiny. But no hero focus possible, really. Mountain King is out of the fight, but the Crypt Lord will be out of the fight as well. He's throwing the second Impale in a bit if he survives for so long. DK about to hit level 5, but man, this Crypt Lord, not the biggest impact of them all. He can get some kills. He was distracting. He was bringing in the AoE. But without Neutron's army. This is ridiculous. Shadow Hunter is out of mana. But the Blade Master seems so strong. Trying the triple nuke, disabling them as well, but the Lich falls. And with that, Shocky falls and Oceanus falls. This is uMaD continuing their domination in the group stage. Of course they don't want to give this up, but no hero for Shocky. And that is not a good sign for the champions of last season. 3-0 uMaD, while Dust wins, while Sweden wins 3-0. That comeback. The Expo was already up. They survived the early game harass. Shocker. Losing too many fiends. Distracting Cash a little too much. So, again, in case you tuned in late, the big battle at this Playday is Oceanus versus Sweden. Sweden just won 2-0. That means 3 points for them. Oceanus just lost 0-2. That means 0 points for them. Is it updated already? Yeah, it is. So at the moment, the champions are eliminated. And uMaD again, scoring. Like a high school quarterback, this team. The addition of Cash was so good for them. Alright, that was number 1. We have a couple of games coming up, and that's all gonna be one-on-one. Cash versus Spiral, Shik versus Shocker, Sonic versus Enter, and Maru versus Neutron. Oceanus needs a little miracle. And we go into a little break, and we're gonna be right back with one-on-one number 2. Can they start the comeback? See you in a bit. So, we continue the clan war of Oceanus versus uMaD. It's 3-0 for uMaD thanks to the 2-2, but we have some new developments in the clan wars, and we have a new standing in the table. And this is a simulcast of 4 clan wars at the same time. So, what happened? This happened. Sweden, 3 points from Starshape versus Agent. Dust, 7-0 if everything goes according to plan. Dust, the American team, is in the playoffs. Here's our clan war. YouMaD 3-0 versus Oceanus after the 2-2. But Bulgaria, 4-0 against Cascade. And that's big because Oceanus is still in punching distance to Sweden, to Cascade. They have a hard lineup, but Bulgaria's star players are still coming. Lex and Lubber. And Oceanus, they need every single point here. Looks real good for Sweden. I guess the battle now is Oceanus versus Cascade. And our 2 players here is Shik versus Saki. 23-year-old Shik yesterday qualified for Rust Brain Cup versus Saki from Germany. Damn, he has some charisma, this dude. Love to see that. Shik is undefeated in W3IL. Shik has lost 1 map this entire season versus Rob. For Shaka, doesn't look that great. He played mostly 2-2. He's the working horse of Oceanus. He defeated Lex in an undead mirror, and he defeated Rob, but lost to Long Walk, lost to Johnny Cage. So a 2-2 score. That's not too bad for him. Not too bad at all. Can he do the, I guess, unthinkable and defeat Shik? A point would be a success for Oceanus already. We have Shik in the red, in the upper left of Twisted Meadows. We have Shocky from Germany in the bottom right for Oceanus. Yeah, stakes are high. Every point matters. DK Fiend opening here on Twisted for heavier creeping. Lich first by Shik. We know him as a player with interesting strategies. In Undead Mirror, Lich Ghouls is the most normal, I guess. He's not Shik, but Shake. Ah, yeah, I constantly forget about that. Sorry. So, Shake. We have to name him Shake again. So, going for the nulls. This is a lot of pressure. This is high nuke, surround possibilities, old school, undead style. But in the late game... Oh, Claws. What a nice find. In the late game, Shocky should have the better build with DK and Fiends. What's up with the overlay? Duro. Oh, sorry. The heroes. I forgot about that. Zip. There you go. Okay, now I know what
Players' forces are under attack.
Bulgaria 6-0 versus Cascade. The weakest link score for Bulgaria. Sick. So, DK creeping the natural with these fiends. Long tier 1 for Shocky. But level 2. And Aura is so crucial against Nova Ghouls. And he got that first Aura already. Ring of Regen, also nice. Can tank a little more with the DK. Shake.
Players' forces are under
About
attack.
to do a little drive-by. 4 ghouls, level 2, boots, staff. He's strong, man. Level 2.5. But Shocky, he's there. Nerubian Tower. He started the tech. Can he keep the Acolytes alive? Or whatever they are. Oh, Nova not hitting too much. DK is here, but a little too late. The fangs of the ghouls get the kill. Second one would be a disaster. But he gets the first ghoul. Oh, yep, nice damage calculation. Not the second one, though. DK is trying to protect these Acolytes. There are 2 more coils in a bit. Where's the second Acolyte? He just... Oh, in the back! Coil arrives! This time he saves him. A Lich has to TP out. Okay. 1 Acolyte. Steps into the middle. Fiends greet them. XP. Pretty much the same, but... Total gold. This will spiral out of control. with this
player's
one
forces are under
acolyte
attack.
missing for such a long time. By the way, I don't have to change the scene anymore to update this. Our programmer is just the best, so you don't have these music mute moments anymore. If all things go well. Shake a little late with the graveyard. Can't go into Fiends, and again, Fiends are great in the late. Ghouls looking for an expansion, but not coming. Investing into the next Spirit Tower. Well, this is wasted time for the Ghouls. They expect something fishy here. Shocky on the other side. Looking for reinforcements. 4 Fiends already. TK second. Sacrificial Pit second. On a big map like this. And there's another go into the main. DK is not here, but finally the Necropolis. Nova, right click. It's not that bad this time. But there's no way out for the Acolytes. Just pure anti-echo aggression. Forces him into a TP. The pit will not fall. DK kill some units here. Doesn't seem like it. Forced into the TP. DK is coming in a bit for the coil. Lich pressured, not level 3. Skeleton versus skeleton. Ghouls are helping greatly. Oh, he moves back in. Shake needs a coil right there and gets it. No more skeletons. For Shocky. Oh, good micro, but the Fiend shot's hard to evade. Needs a coil on that Fiend. Gets it. Solid. Damn, this is actually a good harass if he's not losing Fiends. And he has so many more coils. Shake is switching into Fiends right now, but of course the trades go in favor. Nova comes out, coil to the rescue. And the aura should help him. Good right click. There's one more coil. Needs it here. Save the second one. And there it is. He saves everything. So 5 acolytes still. Tier 3 tech started. Both actually. A lot faster for Shocky, who replenished all 5 acolytes as well. Slaughterhouse for him. That's a big update. The Shade. He saw the pit. Total gold looks okay. Let's look at the exact value. 8,500 for Shocky. 500. Okay. Shocky is running away with experience. Greater mana and claw and level 2. That's the downside of the ghoul build. But auras can change it, and especially this one. Invis on the DK, okay. On the Lich now. Flute, 10% damage on everything. 2 Fiends hurt. Waiting for the statue. Is it coming? No, that's another one. Another Fiend. Damage is crazy for Shocky. Thank you, Pain, for the host. Much love. Invis Lich. Aiming for Acolytes again. Tech is almost done. He's not going to lose too much. He's definitely going to lose something. Oh. Reveals himself now. Gets more mana, but that's only 1 Nova. And due to the position here... Oh, Shocker has to react to this, doesn't he? You don't want to lose 2 Acolytes. Blocking himself a little. Must be a staff now. That's fine. 1 Acolyte is fine. And creeping increases. This is a +9 Lich already. And Rune Braces. Oh, this inventory is so sick! Big mana, big invo, Rune Braces. And this camp stole it during the harass. Shocky is just running away with experience. Cascade gets the first point, putting Oceanus under pressure. They still can get 8 points, Cascade.
player's forces are under attack.
If Bulgaria helps Oceanus to get into the playoffs, there should be a team vacation to the Gold Beach next year. Ring +4. Shake. No item luck. Red spot gives him the Karkas jam. This experience. In this matchup, experience is pretty much everything. In gold, still kind of close. We see Banshees. Not yet. Web though. No Banshees here either. Crypt Lord for Shake. Okay. Lich is not overwhelming at all. Dark Ranger, by far the better solution. Goes for Aura 2. Lich is 3. Dark Ranger brings the silence. Shake with an expansion. This must be scouted. And if this is the Staff of Silence, that's great. It's a double disable then. Going for the shop to disable statues.
Player's forces are under attack.
So what did he get? Ooh, Orb of Darkness. Really not good. Did he try to fake TP? Oh, wow! Saki getting a map off of Shake. The undefeated Shake. Cracking the shield now. A little anticlimactic. But more solid build order. Insane creeping by Saki. Usually you fall behind with an Acolyte harass like this. 500 gold in a mirror match is a lot. Losing an Acolyte during the tech matters a lot. Wait. Cascade is catching up. 2 and 7. So let's take a look at the standings. Dust 8 and 0, by the way. Sweden 4 and 0 as well. Okay, let's take a look. Ocean is with 50 points now. These 2 points for Cascade were important. So we have Dust is like 8 and 0 this sick. They are qualified. YouMad and Dust, pretty safe. Cascade, Sweden, Ocean is 53, 52, 50. This could be a big swing if they take 2-2-0s. So, Echo Isles out for Shocky, AZ out for Shake, Terranas out for Shocky, CH out for Shake. This leaves us with Last Refuge and Northern Isles, and we go on to Last Refuge. Lino, our admin, is hosting. I have no coffee no more. Madfrog is streaming the Sweden games, by the way. Twitch.tv/MadQFrog. Ark is streaming the Dust Clan War. That is Ark, ARK_RS. Cascade, I don't know if someone is streaming. Unfortunately. Let me see. Shorty is streaming it. That is twitch.tv/ShortyMon. Alright. We're ready for match number 2. Shocky. Chance for the big points. The first point for Oceanus was scored, and that was not to be expected in this match. Map number 2. Shik's choice. Last refuge. We have Shik in the red. Gotta swap that real quick. Right. Yeah. Shik in the red, bottom left. Saki, upper right. Again with the Fiend build order. It's a little timing dependent. And this is a crypt opening. Crypt altar. So is it Lich again? Lich on a smaller map. Like on Twisted, that's the biggest map we have in the pool. Lich first, maybe not the best thing, as it takes so long to arrive in the undead base, in the opponent's base. Here, I can see it work better. Double Ziggurat, or as a Dreadlord. Could be Dreadlord. Looks like that Dreadlord. Oh no, Hero, you gotta add me on Switch then. If you play Pokemon. Dust is 10 and over, Sykes. That's the playoffs for the Americans. For sure. Like, yeah, there's no way they're not going to make the playoffs. So, Dreadlord or Lich? What? What? It's a Crypt Lord Ghoul opening. That's an expansion. That's a Crypt Lord expansion. Okay. Does Shik want Oceanus in the playoffs and not Cascade?
A player's forces are under attack.
I have seen DK openings a lot. I have seen Lich openings a lot. In the most recent past, we've also seen Dreadlord openings. But a Crypt Lord opening is 1 in a million games. Sells the altar and gives Saki even more time. And one thing you don't want to give your opponent with this build is time.
The player's forces are under attack.
I mean, it's very unlikely that the Crypt Lord falls. So selling the altar is okay for now. Little 1-0-esque. Wait. This is... Okay, first Beetles. This might be the second game in my casting career that I cast a game with Beetles. Haunted Gold Mine, double Ziggurat, DK level 2. Shocky... Does he know though? Did he scout? I am not too sure. He has to scout. Graveyard now. Beetles are quite okay to tank and do damage to fiends when ignored. But I mean, you got a limited amount of corpses, you still use skeletons. Beetles, by the way, they don't expire. And that's so annoying. Exactly, this is so annoying. But Shocky's smart, leaving the skeletons in the base to deal with the beetle. So he saw the beetle, he knows. And with that, he knows that this is an expansion. Me personally, I love to play Crypt Lord. Very cool to have melee units when you're a novice player. Shocky, just aiming for the gold mine. It's not that dramatic to lose Acolytes now because you're not in tech. But the tech of Shocky is so far ahead. Damage output is good. Levels are lacking a little. But... Oh, almost the first kill. Little undershooting. Losing economy here is really not a big deal. He has a lot of ghouls. He should have a lot of acolytes. No second necropolis though. That delays the tech even further. So losing acolytes is actually quite big.
A town is under siege.
More corpses of course means more beetles. Impale by the way on level 2. No spike carapace.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yep, it's... Oh. Nice though. Impale into ghouls around. Trying to block his way free to not lose the TP. He has a Wand of Mana Stealing, which is really good. Continued trying to break the base. Trying to get some experience. Oh, good. Micro by Shik so far. Ghouls are starting to fall. There's another coil. Wand of Mana Stealing. What a hero. Okay, losing the Fiend now. Got level 3. I think it's time for you to go, my friend. 2 surrounds in a row. Damage is too big. Loses 2 Fiends. And lets the expansion come up. It's all buying time for the tier 3, of course. There's no anti-air. There's not gonna be anti-air without tier 2. So I guess that's Shoki's game plan. Destroyer bust. With a fat rush tier 3.
Town is under siege.
Towers could
Player's forces are under attack.
defend this thing. Second last coil. And the main skeleton still hunting these acolytes, but there should be a lot more gold, right? Experience pretty much the same. Coil, coil, coil. There we go. Level 2, such a big deal. Okay, total gold. Starting to show off, and there's still a lot of ghouls. It's beetles too. They can burrow, by the way. Second crypt, but still no tech. That's the big thing. He's 1.5 techs ahead. Dust 12-0. Congrats to Team Dust. You deserve it so much. Hitman, Cruncher, OC, Deuce, Long Walk. Bidoo as a team manager, right? Great job in this. So Shoki again starting to run away in XP, but creeping is so easy now with the beat. And harass can be very easy, and scouting can be very easy. Because you can't scan everywhere for these pesky beetles.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich out. Necropolis here now. There is attack happening. Finally. Flute. Again.
The town is under
Oops,
siege.
sorry. And this is really annoying now. He has to reveal against it some when. Otherwise it's just burrow, unburrow, damage, burrow. Or you just let it die.
Player's forces are under attack.
Consumables sold, I guess. No orb yet. So much. Mass fiends coming. And very good creeping on the crypt. And even healing in the absence of a DK. Oh, gets a fiend for free. Level 4. There's the level 2 Lich. Ooh, this Necropolis. So he can TP here. 1,000 gold for Shik.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gonna have Fiend War. 1-1. Lots of ghouls though. If you hit an Impale, can't move the Fiends, and these ghouls jump on them. That's so sick. How far is Destroyers? 60%. A life-changing upgrade. This Beetle harass is not working the way it should.
A player's
Here,
forces
this
are
is
under
a
attack.
big run. Ooh, counter expansion?
The town is under siege.
Is that the timing, Shoki? Is that the timing, really? It's one statue. What was the item? Ancient Django. Okay, that's good. But boy, is that a big force. No frenzy, but no... Oh my god! This impale! This was everything but the destroyer. Lich takes out... He got the orb. Oh my god, is this big. Orb at Nova, but almost no mana. Can't go for potions. This DK is under pressure. Did he go for... No, he didn't go for Dark Ritual. Can't heal up. And there's no statue either. He needs the shop so desperately. Going for the Acolytes now. Oh, sick. The Lich has to carry. Level 3 now. Level 2 Nova. There's no nuke at all. It's very calculatable. Gets another one. Surround on the Crypt Lord. No, with Fiends it's so hard to block. But where's the damage? The Fiends are all gone. The statue got out. Somehow he still built this statue before the shop fell. And that's a lifesaver. That's an absolute lifesaver. Shock he holds. Expo coming up. 45 supply. Stronger heroes. He got this. Shocky got this, I think. Total XP is
The player's
insane.
forces are under attack.
How much echo damage was this? Not too much, right? It's pretty much the exact same gold mine.
The town is under siege.
And beetles can't really harass at 2 spots at the same time. Ooh, that web is good. Shake. You hit the best impale of all time, probably. But what now? No TP. There's another Nova. He dies. Keeps the destroyer alive. 47 supply. Summon harass, but easy to deal with. Very easy. He's gonna be 5, 3.5. Still no DK. He's rushing tier 3. Rebuild the altar, but still single here. Oh no, the DK is here now. Okay. But no Lich. And in a game like this, this means the world.
The player's forces are under attack.
He's still 1-0. Crippler is not the ultra tank. Still no shop for Shock. Did he build it here? No, still no shop. Okay, another fight. 1 Nova. Right on time for Shake. Very well done. Web again. Sentry wards, by the way. Good against the beetles. Really good against the beetles. Nice impale. Man, this micro by Shake is pretty good. Well-timed attacks with these spells. Sentry wards go to him. Pit Lord. 3rd, okay. No dispel for Shake for quite some time. Not on tier 3. Builds a slaughterhouse only now. Here you go. Skeletons in the main.
Player's forces
Beetles
are
in the
under
main.
attack.
More skeletons. Howl of Terror
town
first
is
against the
under
damage. Yeah. Disney Ruby and Tower. Oh, so much. So worth it. 2nd crypt here as well. Still playing without a shop. Doesn't he need a destroyer?
A player's forces
Except
are
one
under
Acolyte.
attack.
But this should be way bigger. Double kill on the Acolyte. It's just right clicking on the Haunted.
The town
Lich is coming. But how to repair? Acolytes will continue to fall. More harass. Here comes Shake though. 57 supply by now against 55. These impales. Even a shredder for Shake. This destroyer is gonna fall as well. No coil. Okay. Doesn't seem to think that this is big. This is important. Back to 50. Abominations. Now the shop. Oh, he has no regen now. I think that's the big mistake. I think that was a big mistake. To not rebuild the shop faster. That's very Shocky in a good position. Breaks upkeep again, goes for the Acolytes again, trying to nuke the Haunted Gold Mine again. This looks like a counter push. 4-1-1 heroes only for Shik. Abominations bring in a lot of structural damage. And no repair. He can TP out. This is worth it. He can TP to his expansion. Does he have to? Seems like it. Oh yeah, he's jumping on a lot of fiends. TP out. 2 base versus 1 base now. Shik, what do you do? -7. 3-2 upgrades? Oh my god. Against 2-0. Pretty much 4-0 with the flute.
A player's forces are
But the heroes. In Undead Mirror, it's all about the heroes. And this is level 4. If only Remo would be here. Where'd you get? Ring. Okay. Ooh! He has no TP. Shocky has no TP. 70 supply versus 58, but can he bring it to the table now? Heal ward cancelled. Level 4. Okay, the Impale was big again. Still no level 5. Statues are falling. Abomination falling. Statue runs into a meat grinder here. More fiends falling, but the Crypt Lord is also no TP. It falls, and it's 2-0 for Shocky. And that is 3 points for Oceanus. The first victory for Shik. Shik put himself in this position for sure. But that are big points. Big points for Shocky, who ends the group stage of W3IL with a positive score, 3-2 in one-on-ones, being on paper the weakest player. And that 3-3, holy shit, what's going on? That 3-3 puts us into this position. Dust qualified, no matter what, 12-0, super strong, no nerfs, all good. YouMaD Oceanus 3-3. Cascade 53. Oceanus 52. Sweden 52. Cascade 2 and 9. What is happening? Lubber winning against Cooper. Lex taking a map off of Johnny Cage. Bulgaria completely out of control. Working in favor of Oceanus and Sweden, who are 4-0. Cascade is throwing away a great season. Winning Oceanus, winning Sweden 13-2. But that might not be enough. W3IL is crazy. We go into a little break and then we have the next game here at YouMaD vs Oceanus. Stay tuned. You are not allowed to go anywhere. Okay. We continue the simulcast of W3IL The Last Playday. A couple of new developments during the break. Sweden, as I said, 7-0. 55 points now. That's looking good for them. Cascade still 2-9 and 3 games up for YouMaD and Oceanus. Next up is my highlight of this entire clan war. Next up is the best 2 orcs in Europe. Without a doubt. This is Spiral versus Cash. Cash is playing orc, not random, no shenanigans. And yeah, Spiral. Shocky did Oceanus a huge favor with the 2-0 against Shik. So now, Spiral, can they continue this miracle? They have to take the result of Bulgaria volley and smash it in the next matches. Cash in the red. Spiral in the yellow. The best orc mirror on the continent. And of course, it is Spiral. It is, I think by now, very fair to say the best German player we have. With a Farseer as a start against the Blade Master. This is so unusual. This is something very hard to prepare for, but if there is one player who can hang with the Farseer skills of Spiral, then it's Cash, and he knows what this means. Is it Woofy Harass? Whoa, it's the fastest tech in the game. This is the fastest tech in the game. Spiral with the curveball. We still have Neutron versus... Who's he playing against? Damn, I forgot. I have to look it up in a bit. Neutron could also be a carry for Oceanus, but they need a point of Spiral. Enter in this matchup versus Night Elf later. Not easy for him for sure. Okay, Blade Master down to 50%. Wolf come in. Damage is okay. Keeps the Blade Master in his base. Forces a Windwalk. Dude, the damage is pretty good. Oh, Farseer has to get back in. Can resummon and cancels it. Not sure if it was cancelled or was it denied. But Cash is down to 10 lumber. This is too low lumber, isn't it? Ah, okay, there were peons in the burrow. That's big, though. Cash is stuck at 20 supply. He can't build more grunts, and this is exactly where the Farseer is so strong in the early. Cash with good blocks, though. Taking it serious. Spiral resummons the wolves. Experience, not that great. Still, 25 is good with this tech. Gets the Warmel. Is he preparing a tower push?
A player's forces are under attack.
This wasn't a cancel, just kicked. Yeah, that's what I thought. Otherwise, the numbers would have been a little more crooked. Even bigger then. So no cancel for Cash. And the Woofies. If you're cheering for Oceanus, give me some Woofies. But can Cash catch up? Needs some nice items for sure to pressure the Farseer more. And here we'll take a look. That's tier 2. That's the Altar. There used to be lightning here at this stage of the game. But it's not. It's grunts. It's a Fire Lord. It's a very dedicated early tier 2 push. The Blade Master is level 1. Spiral with good multitasking. Saving this one. 2 grunts for Cash. 1 burrow super herd. 1 far in the back. Tier 2 is about to finish. And it's a lot of summons. And this burrow is at 50%. Oh, yeah. He can't start the second tier now. If Spiral realizes this, before this burrow finishes, needs the repair. He has to get the Shadow Hunter. And he does. He has no gold! He has no gold! Oh, Cash. You are in trouble city. Double lava spawn. Burrow kicked, no gold, and supply stuck. Cash has to fight with what he has. Speed scroll. He's about to kill this grunt. Spiral is flooding him with summons. It's 3 lava spawns. There's not enough damage for this Fire Lord. He kicks 1 tower. Okay, but what does Cash have left? Fire Lord against it. Oh, okay. More splits though. Tower number 2 cancelled. Tower number 3 cancelled as well. Spiral splits again. More grunts killed. Total XP is completely the same. I've never seen so many lava spawns in my life. But it looks like Cash holds. He's still supply stuck. His Fire Lord is low. And Spiral splits again. He takes that trade. Farseer versus Blade Master, and he takes that trade. He's surrounded!
Players' forces are under attack.
GG! GG! G freaking G! Spiral defeats Cash in 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, I didn't see that Fire Lord summon until he arrived. Sorry about that. But 6 minutes 30. Ocean is taking the lead. Another big point. Cash is the carry for UMaD. Like, the #1 player. By far. He lost to Cruncher, though, this season. That was his only loss, right? Yeah. That was his only loss. Win against Lil DC, against the Great Wall, against Shoka of Bulgaria, against Boca. Then the loss against Cruncher. And winning versus Abrams. Thank you, Yasmori, for the 4-month resub. And Cash says he has to reboot real quick. So time for us to look at the standings. Cascade getting another point. Let's take a look. Is this updated? I think so. 1 point ahead. But I think there's only... Wait. 1 left. Cooper 1-2. Okay, Johnny Cage 2-1 against Lex. And Cooper getting a point. Only the 2-2 open. So max 3 points for Cascade. That's a max of 47. 57. Oceanus needs 5 points to qualify. Sweden needs 3 points to qualify. And then Cascade is out. But the Cascade 2-2 set in chat by Duro. Strongest 2-2 team in the league? Two out of 4 determined. UMaD and Dust. Is Dust 15-0ing them? Okay. 2-2 Hitman and Long Walk with Fabi and Yehu. Could be a 15-0. UMaD is clearly the first. Dust is... Okay. Dust is guaranteed second. So, #1 UMaD, #2 Dust. That's confirmed. But... Sweden, Cascade, Oceanus. These 3. 8 points up for Sweden still. Pretty much guaranteed that they made it. Who scored? Starshaped, 2-2, and Little DC. No updates yet. Exciting times here. Still waiting for Cash, who is rebooting after having a couple of spikes. Alright, he's back. Terrana stand out for Spiral. Echo Isles out for Cash. And Firestalk has actually won a map. Good for them. 12 points now. Would be cool if they end this with a win. Like a win in a series. So we have a couple more for you guys. A couple of more games. It's only the 3rd series. Cash versus Spiral is running. Shik versus Shocker was a Shake versus Shocker was a win for Shocker. We have Sonic versus Enter and Maru versus Natepoo or Neutron. So we played Last Refuge. Terrana's out. Echo out. Northern Isles out. This leaves us with Amazonia, Concealed Hill, and Twisted. And Twisted is out, so CH and AZ left. And we get the host. If this is a win for Spiral as well, that makes life a lot easier for Neutron and especially Anton. Thank you, Matt Maze 42 for the Prime sub. What about a three-way tie? Yeah, Duro. What about it? What happens if it's a tie? Then the direct comparison, I guess, counts. Could be pretty important, actually. Who would have thought? Okay, once again, refreshing the W3IL page. Cascade 4 and 9 now, or did they have this before? Oh no. Cascade won the first 2-on-2. So that's the last game here. They can get 2 more points. Cascade in Sweden. Neck and neck. Ocean is in the runner-up position. If Spiral wins the next game, it's actually 55, 55, 55. Unbelievable. Okay, game number 2, finally. That took some time, but it's map number 2 of Spiral versus Cash. In the upper right of Concealed Hill, we have the Russian for UMaD. That is Cash. And in the bottom left, in the yellow, it's Spiral leading. I think we got another update for the graphs, but we'll see about that in a bit. Is it Farseer again? Is it the fast tech again? Is it the tower rush again? CH even bigger than LR. Cascade hoping for their countryman Cash to score now. Spiral, the Enigma. How was his performance in W3IL so far? I imagine it to be real good. Let's take a look. He defeated Starbuck, lost to Hitman, lost to Cooper, won against Shaddai, and won Thorzane. So, wins everything but the Orc Mirrors, I guess. So far, at least. Okay, this time it's a Blade Master. On CH, I think it's too big. You can't hit the timings. So one of the very few games of Spiral that we see where he's going for a Blade and not a Farseer. If we have some updates from the other clan wars, please let me know. And Cash again. With a Blade Master as well. So, mirror match. No, not really. Double burrow by Spiral. This is the latest tech. Double burrow plus shop.
A player's force
From the fastest tech in the game to one of the latest techs in the game. Interesting how Spiral determines the pace. Like, Cash is just playing standard. How you play Orc Mirror. But Spiral caught him off guard in map 1. gets rewarded with the claw again. Blade Master with the circlet. Both are fine with that. Cascade 4 and 9. That is 1 or 2 maps remaining in that clan war. So, with a fast attack,
A player's forces are under attack.
Cash is making his way over. Spiral is attacking as well. Takes quite some hits here. And Cash could punish this. Crit is of course good, but second circlet and dust. This blade has to cry for mercy, but Cash is no mercy at all. Hero kill right away. He smelled that on the other side of the map that this is happening. Oh boy, this is a disaster for Spiral. Blade down, grunt. Is this the second 6-minute game? It looks like it. Oh boy. 8 supply gone. And Cash now with a huge lead in XP. Oh, wow. So, wherever the graph is swinging to, you see the lead, and that's definitely on Cash's side now. A little easier to see the difference now, right? Love that addition. And he expands on it, of course. Spiral's getting another grunt trap. This is 2 more windwalks. Oh, I could go for the kill, actually. Okay, he wants this ogre. Steal it from the shop. Blade is coming back. Cash
Player's forces
finishes
are under
his tech. And he's 2.6. That's pretty sick. So, Blade is back. Can he save this grunt? 2 grunts in the early is not allowed. He's blocking himself! Spiral sweating a lot after this early. Can he trap him? With a Warmill here? Ooh, I think he tried. Didn't work. Could have benched the blade for a long time without a TP and without a staff. And once again, more normal. Raider, Walker, Shadow Hunter. Brave Spiral taking a risk against this Trapper, trying to bait and ensnare. Nicely done. He's not going for the Ogre because he knows the Blade Master is around. We have a dust on both sides. We get a double grunt kill. Yes, we do. That's level 3. That was so important for Spiral. Therefore, he went for the Windwalk, invested that mana. A little bit of a regen. Oh, the Shadow Hunter. The arrival of the SH. So good. He's actually going for the kill. He's not only going for the Ogre. Windwalk. He's still revealed, though. Next Hex kills him with the backstab. This game is completely in the Russians' hands. Even experience for the Shadow Hunter. More and more experience, man. Spiral is in a world of trouble. What can save him now? He needs something special. But he's just going Raider Walker. Shadow Hunter solo creep. If Spiral comes back from this, he's the greatest. But a little bit of experience. He got the last hit, but just another kill. That's the 3rd hero kill for Cash. Angry Cash. Don't fool him twice. In a straight up battle, he shows his dominance. Didn't expect the Firelord tower push with the Farseer. Was completely caught off guard by the Woofies. But not in game 2. Not at all. So we go Kodo. We go 50 supply. Cash is only creeping in Spiral's side of the map. Like, the shop is still here. The lab is still here. The red spot is still here. The expansion is still here. Even the turtles are still here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just dominance. Big invul, heal scroll, reach a potion, and snare. Oh. Spiral the masochist staying in this game. It's just kill after kill. It's kill after kill after kill. Nothing is working. And that's 1-1. 8 minutes. It's like in-game time, 14 minutes for 2 maps. And that is the equalizer again. YouMaD doing Cascade a favor. Not donating 3 more points to the reigning champion Oceanus. And Cascade got the 2-0 in the 2-on-2. Next update from the other playgrounds. There you go. This clan war is over. Cascade finishes the season with 57 points. But only 2, 5, 6 points here. 6 to 9. Is that enough? Sweden needs 3 more points to qualify. To guarantee qualify. Oceanus needs 5 points somehow. 1 could be brought in by Ente. By Spiral now. And they have 2 more. This is the final 4. This is the semifinals. On a knife's edge for Oceanus. But next one. Next map is AZ. And that means it's a lot smaller. And that means... Oops, sorry. A little late. A lot smaller. And with Farseer, you can Lightning Shield creep. Apparently with a Blade Master, you can do that as well. Not sure if both know how. But it could be a fast level 2 Farseer into that tower push again. But Cash will have his eyes on the map for sure to scout for this. Deciding Orc Mirror in the last clan war of the season. 1-1, 4-4. Who takes the lead? If Spiral wins, that means that Oceanus does not need a 2-0 somewhere. If he loses, they do need to win both, 1 without dropping a map. So Cash with a barracks, with an altar. Spiral with a barracks as well. No rush tier 2. Madfrog takes the lead in the clan war, becoming a pretty stable point gatherer in the Warcraft 3.info League for Soviet War Elite. And what are the heroes? Spiral going back to where he's the most successful, to the Farseer against the Blade Master once again. Shaddai took a map off of Little DC. And yeah, Madfrog with a 1-0 lead against DD. But it's looking good for Sweden now. Wait a second. Where's the standards there? On my phone right now. With this, Sweden just needs 2 more points. Madfrog could carry, not carry, but could push Sweden into the playoffs. And Thorstein is playing as well, so it's looking really good for the Soviet War Leagues with that lineup. So shop here, shop there, Woofies, right click, lightning shield, fast level 2. Can he get the perfect position? Yes, he can. Wolves creep this for the fastest level 2 possible. This is 2019, the end of 2019, and we got a cup final Remind versus Focus, and we get a clan war where Mad Frog is bringing points to his team. Warcraft 3 is so awesome. Tech on both sides. Healing running on the Farseer, Blade Master aiming for the trolls, I guess. But the wolves again, we've seen this on Last Refuge. This time the peons are there, Cash adjusting and taking out this wolf quickly. Oh, that was a super fast reaction. It's not getting cancelled this time, or is it? Grunt and 2 wolves. Only at 60%. Blade Master's running into the base here. Can he block? Not against Windwalk, of course, but can he block him in? Is the question. So, he cancels the burrow at the second try, and he's canceling the second burrow as well. This time he really canceled and not kicked it, and this too. Cash with the right idea. Cancelled by Spiral as well, saving the resources. Will both lose both burrows. Spiral could get the grunt here, actually. Big damage rolls for Cash. The claw is helping so much. Spiral almost didn't cancel it, but he's killing another burrow. And he got the grunt. Or he will... Oh, Spiral's grunt. I'm an idiot again. And quite some damage. And Cash is backing off of this.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's just losing his echo. The peons are still in the burrow. He can't gather lumber. He's at not even 30 lumber. Juggling of peons begin. Spiral and the Farseer. Did he block him? Right.
A player's forces are under attack.
Close with the juggling. This burrow should finish. Everything's so hurt. New wolves. Last bit of mana for Spiral. Tier 2 is finished here now. Spiral leads in XP by far. Needs to repair. And with that, he can't do anything anymore, really. Just takes out worker after worker. And the burrow again! Farseer is blocked in by this grunt as well. But I think he's fine for now. Like, he can TP. Blade Master, of course, sold his TP. Got a staff. Oh, that's so smart by Cash. War Mill finishes for lumber. They both need so much lumber. He just walks out! Cash didn't use hold position or something. Oh, the blade. Oh, the blade. Oh, the blade. Oh, the blade.
Town is under siege.
One more hit. Is this Madman going in for the double kill? Spiral needs to be super fast. Almost no peons on lumber. Healing cancelled. CS going... Okay, now that the Blade Master revealed himself, Spiral is just going back into the main with new wolves. Almost a block. Could have been a little better, to be honest, but Cash is still stuck at 20. And Spiral with this burrow here. Able to go up to 40, but man, does he need a lot of peons. What an orc mirror is this? Hard enough to take care of 4 clan wars at the same time. Now we have to watch 2 bases at the same time as well. Spiral seems a little nervous. There's some micro bugs here. Blade Master's catching up. Still no crit. Damage is predictable. And the Fire Lord again.
A player's forces are under
He
attack.
is just not allowing him the second burrow. He just isn't. Oh, and Cash is not getting the last hit on the ground either. Because he has to react to this. Second lava spawn. Farseer heals up. Goes back. Blade is fully healed, but only level 1. This grunt will fall. Spiral knows where he is.
Player's
Oh,
forces
really?
are under attack.
This relieves some pressure off of the base. Not much mana on the file. Did he bring a clarity? Not really. 24 supply for cash though. And the Blade Master on level 2 only. Didn't build a second hero. He doesn't have the lumber for it. Blade Master really wants to get rid of the lava spawns now after having 5 or 4 against him in game number 1, but the burrow falls again. With just no lumber.
A player's forces are under attack.
A German Counter-Strike caster once said, "Lumber decides games." Never was this as true as today. And we have the peons. We have the towers. Blade Master's forced into a potion. But this Fire Lord seems kickable. But what about Blade? He's taking way more damage than he should. He's just dead. Damn strongly cheesed. Spiral takes the win off of Cash, breaking his Orc Mirror curse. And takes the 5-4 for Oceanus. This clan war is full of surprises. I'm just stunned that a Firelord tower push, a Farseer Firelord tower push works twice against Cash. He was ready. He knew this would be coming. He had the peons so quick in the burrows. He was expecting this. But he couldn't defend it. He could just not defend it. And that is 5-4 for Oceanus. This means the table looks like this. Cascade will not get any more points. Sweden is 2 points away, and it looks decent because Thorstein still has to play. Madfrog is leading, and Lil DC can get 1 more point. And Oceanus needs 4 more points. And the matches that we still have for you are these matches. Sonic vs. Ente and Maru vs. Neutron. 4 points out of 2 matches. It's gonna be super tough for Ente. But 1 point would be great. And then Neutron could be the carry. And the champion for Oceanus. Oh my god, this last Playday is crazy. Alright then. Little break. And then we continue with the madness. Game 4, Series 4 is coming up. Oceanus with a weak lineup but a strong performance. 2 upsets already. By Saki and by Spiral. Will this continue? Amazonia next, which means that the next game is Maru versus Neutron. Stay tuned. Gonna be right back. We're back with the craziest Playday of the year. By far. By freaking far, and I love it. Do we have new results? Oh yes, we do. Oh yes, we do. And it looks like this. Sweden takes another map. That was Lil DC. So they have 9-1. 57 points. Tied at the moment with Cascade. They lost the direct comparison. So they need 1 more point for the playoffs. Oceanus lost the clan war as well. 8-7. That means if they only score 3 points in the upcoming 2 matches, they're out because of the direct comparison against Cascade. They need the 4 points. There's no other way for Oceanus to qualify, but somehow gather 2 points. And this is their best chance. This is Maru for UMaD versus Neutron for Oceanus. Maru was damn strong yesterday. Can he do it again? Can he kick Oceanus, the reigning champion, out of this league? We'll see about that. Oh yeah, we will. Sorry.
They are under attack.
Oceanus has the lead, but need 4 points. Archmage by Maru. One base player until he has the advantage, so I would be super surprised to see an expansion, but Neutron takes it seriously, scouts for it. If there is an expansion coming, he can detonate. He's going for a Demon Hunter. No Keeper of the Grove on the strongest Keeper of the Grove map. No deny on the creeps as well. Good start so far. Close to level 2. He's getting that level 2. Mana burn first. Could go into Immolation if he sees this expansion, but it's very unlikely. Level 2 here. Gloves and cloak. No claws. Lots of eyes on the map for Neutron. He will know whatever Maru is doing. Gets the Shadow Priest. Oh, this is big.
The town is under siege.
This is 100% series Neutron, right? He loves to go like Tavern Heroes and Dark Ranger and stuff.
Are under attack.
But not here. Not now. Tier 2 tech indicates no expansion. Tech by Neutron as well. This Wisp not detonated. First little slip for the Oceanus player. No Hunter Soul just yet. Demon Hunter stuck on level 2 for now. But Neutron knows what he's doing. 4 Footmen and counting. Blacksmith for rifles, obvious. The matchup is hard for Night Elves.
Players' forces are under attack.
But it's not impossible. On paper, Neutron should be considered the favorite. The items aren't too crazy for Maru either. Level 2.6. Demon Hunter, same levels. So, slowly but it needs a Hunter Saw at some point. Can't go Talons against this. Rifleman. Defense coming.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, so Maru takes it serious as well. No tactics like Cryptlord first. And no cheese by Neutron either. Straight up game. Where is... Ah, there we go. Hunter Saw. Not forgetting about it. Staff. Ooh, he wants to punish the shop creep. And save his Shadow Priest with this. But I think the save... it's not gonna happen. Can he walk out of range? No, the healing wasn't enough. Demon Hunter burns for 100. Fast level 3. I like that. Focusing on the first hero. Focusing especially if a Mountain King is coming. Needs to burn him constantly.
Players' forces are under attack.
This is level 3 for the Archmage, but little reach around. No second Water Elemental, could be good experience here. Defend is ready, so is tier 2. But good damage on this Archmage. Naga comes in for more pressure and some kills. Even the bash from the Kobold. First little experience for this Naga, but the Kobold's revenge is coming as well. Ooh, second Footman. Demon Hunter has boots, definitely fast enough. Good deny by Maru. And the Demon Hunter slowly but steady is losing some HP. Thank you, Mikhail, for purchasing a Back to Warcraft shirt. This is a Potion Forest, right? And no cast is coming yet. Neutron just pushes forward. Bloodthirsty, trying to get more kills. Mountain King arrival. Still 1/3 away, and that's 3 kills, right? And the item. There's a potion. Alright, clicks! Potion used. Taking pressure off of the shop. He needs that shop. 5 archers though. Mountain King arrives. Gotta get away now. Ooh, Neutron, where are your lures? Where are your lures? He wants a zero kill. He wants a zero kill more than anything, but only a TP. Only in quotes. Still, huge lead in experience. But okay, Shredder, first law, tier 3. Maru with this early game will not go for an expansion at all. Archmage pretty much got 0 experience out of this. Mountain King also very slow. And Neutron continues this. Knows of the value of the level 2 evasion. But okay, level 2 invul replenishment. Raid items. Neutron sold it. I don't know what he found. Get the staff for it. Got boots. Has the TP on the Naga. Making sure that his hero survives. Snipe. Mountain King already super tanky. Neutron is expecting an expansion at tier 2. Maru likes to play this, but not after an early game like this. Casters are coming. Dispel is coming. Not too important here now. Breaker, like this 1-2 breakers. They are great. They are important against the bears. Wait, he's stealing this? Okay. Upgrades for the rifles. But they are far behind. Blocking each other. Only the Archmage in here. And that's the big invul. And a lot of experience. Burning again. But mana burns on cooldown now. Gotta be careful about that Mountain King. Who got level 3. Needs to step him out. Needs to step him out. Dodges it with the invul. Is he willing to take that trade without Dryads? He's rushing straight to bears. No dispel at all. Mana burn on the Mountain King, so no Stormbolt. Archers with medium armor. Hold on stronger than Dryads. Yeah, it's Archer Bears AP Shredder. Second shop. Second invul. Archmage naked though. He'll scroll as well. Ooh, the Stormbolt just still right in time before the mana burn comes in. So we have a Dryad on the field. Only one though. Reju is in, but can be dispelled. Now is a crucial time for Maru to get a breaker. Is one on the way? No. He's at 48. He can't steal Reju. He can only dispel. But he only has 2 priests. 3 priests. Okay, that's better. No expansion for the Night Elf. Dryad dispel coming. Bear are masters. The early game wasn't the greatest for the human, but look at this. How crazy he crept with this camp in the upper left and in the bottom right. His items aren't the greatest, but the experience is what counts. With this level 3.5 Mountain King, like, how he caught up. Unbelievable. Taking quite a lead. Big level ups ahead for Neutron though, but he's running into nowhere. Getting a Zeppelin. Mercs, Zeppelin. He's 10 supply down. Needs more bears. Arrival of a Mountain King is what swings this game so far. Double heal scroll and invul. He doesn't see it coming, though. He doesn't see it coming. But a big push. Oh, he saw it now, right? Sends the militia back. Seems a little indecisive. Natural is empty. Oh, that's a big drop. There's no tower. That was exactly the right idea by Neutron. It's time to slaughter these peasants. Level up for the demon. Staff out the Zeppelin. Mountain King has mana, but with the boots he can run away. Force the TP. Got 2 kills. But what now? The game on even footing again. Invis footballs. Maru not breaking upkeep. Neutron not breaking upkeep. Sweden is qualified? Madfrog got the victory or what? Seems like it. Madfrog with the 2-0. Getting Sweden in the playoffs. What a day for Warcraft enthusiasts and old school fans. And thanks for the host, man. 1.5 years after the Warcraft 3 Invitational, Madfrog is playing on a Sunday evening and 2-0ing in an undead mirror. My fanboy heart melting. So, level 3, more workers dying. He doesn't want to fight one by one, but the slow, this is risky. Demon Hunter Invis can staff off. Or, oh, he's willing to take that fight now. Okay, this is great. 3 kills. And a little bit of the supply lead. Oh, the Invis cast by Maru. He's so good. I remember one of the deciding games of... Just waiting for the cooldown here. I remember one of the deciding games in an NWC3L clan war. It was Sweden versus... Was it UMaD? I think so. That was Skut versus Maru. This was the first time when I saw Maru play.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now he has become such a solid player. One of Europe's best. Oh, speaking of the best. He wasn't too lucky with the mercenary camps, but the ancient Django is phenomenal, and this expo is dead. No way in hell he's getting this. But nice time for the red spot. Only a Hood of Cunning, though. Marksmanship. For the bears. And more bears. How many archers does he have left? 4. That's great damage, actually. But Maru is coming in. Equal supply. 3 and 3 heroes. Against 4 and 3, right? Yeah. 1 big invul. That's about it. Heal scroll. 2 heal scrolls and an invul on Maru's side. Neutron is playing with fire. He has a TP, but the Demon Hunter needs to go for the invul soon. Staffs him out. TP's out. This bear could fall with good focus fire. Dryad is falling. Saves the bear. TP's out. But is that the time for Maru to expand? He has gold. It just broke upkeep, though. Getting another defense upgrade. Upgrades for Neutron. 1-1. 2-1 here. More Sorks. Neutron needs wisps in the fights. That's not enough. Dispel. 1 Dryad. Is there still... Okay, the 1 Dryad fell. He needs wisps desperately. Look how slow these bears are. Damage is good, but... Like, per pounce. But if they only pounce once per 5 minutes... There's no clap. It's just Stormbolt. Good damage enough. Stabs on the Naga. Zeppelin is ready. Oh, double stab actually. And Orb. Lots of bears. Tons and tons. Man. Blizzard and or clap would be phenomenal. I love how he keeps the Mountain King invisible, so he can't be burned. I mean, at the moment he's dry anyway, but 70 supply. Experience swung back in Neutron's favor. No level 2 aura. Is he willing to take that fight with the Shredder? Consumables still the same. He has to pound through heal scrolls and protection scrolls. And again, there's no wisps for Neutron. The workers might lose him this game. Level 4 Archmage now. This aura is big. Demon Hunter slaying through the workers, but that's not big kills. The big kills are on Maru's side. On the bears, but the Riflemen, what are they doing? Big drops of damage. Staff, but not available for the heroes. But since there's mana burn, this Mountain King choice, pretty questionable. Maybe that bear save. Neutron turning it up to 11 so far. Maru 57, Neutron gets another roar out. Level 4 on the Mountain King, quite a bit more HP, but the TP transfer. Demon Hunter is slaying in the back line. This bear killed as well. Still 62 supply. 15 supply lead. Was that... Oh, this experience bar just exploded in Oceanus' favor. This army out of position. The Zeppelin is savior for a lot of units. Neutron is spooning his way into this. Despite the items. Protection scroll used, heal scroll used. And imagine if he has wisps. Imagine if he has wisps. Still, no Tome of Retraining, no AoE, no TP. Only an invul. Maru's back at 50. That little harass. Got Neutron, a little bit of gold. But he's the one. That's pretty much the same that he lost to upkeep, so that's fine. You got a wisp now. Main gold mines, 1,800. 5 demons, so big. How is the Mountain King supposed to get his spells out? Must be potions. Potions surprise factor, but that's like 2 Stonebolts max.
A player's forces are under attack.
Remainder of the red spot sends the Demon Hunter away. Very solid. Good shot. So many bears. He could go for more upgrades, I feel. Or a TP. Yes, 400 gold should be the TP, right? Just to be safe. Or it's a heal scroll. And he really wants to end this. Or it's just nothing and he builds more workers. More units. Dryads as well. Maru just waiting for the attack to come. Good invis play again. I can't see the reason for the water elemental for the longest time, but now that that's 5 dryads. Double heal scroll. Maybe the heal scrolls were out of stock? Yeah, Maru bought both. Okay, that's the reason why he didn't buy anything. Had to make his way across the main. And there's no staff on the Mountain King. Amazonia isn't the biggest map, but that's a pretty bold move. Neutron unwilling to fight into the human base. Oh, I got some nice. Main gold mines. 200. And then, yeah, that's the Night Elf play. Move your tree over. Nature's Blessing in the works. And then sit on it. Maru's maxing out before mining this completely. Map is crap completely. Anti-magic to dodge the Stormbolt. Nice. Double staff. Orb. Neutron's ready. Neutron is ready for the defense. It's Maru who has to push. And how... Like, after the first fight, it looked so good for Maru. But... one fight here, his army was out of position. And Neutron with the Zeppelin plays, man. All the tricks in the so experienced book of Neutron. Why does highlighting messages cost 6k? Because you're all so rich on streaming points. Gotta stop the inflation. And it's quite annoying. People have like 70k streaming points or something. What's the mental safety? Still 1-1. He spent a lot of gold on items. Okay, tree walked over. He's the only one mining. Maru most likely calling to arms and pushing. Items. Archmage pretty naked. Mountain King full mana, even a mana potion this time. But it's still a 15 supply lead. With good Demon Hunter items. And all the trees here. He's definitely maxing out the entire Night Elf army. Mountain King, what can he do? The X Factor in the human army. Anti-magic, mana burn, right click, invo potion. Ooh, this was quick. Get rid of the water elementals. Oh, this was a Stormbolt though. Invo potion on the Demon Hunter now as well. We have a Zeppelin on Maru's side. He's only going for the heroes. The Zeppelin, what a savior. Being attacked by the Dryads. They have a lot of value here right now. Mana burn should reign over this Mountain King and he's completely dry now. There is still a potion and Maru taps out. This was not his fight cake anymore. Slowly but steady. He fought his... Like, Neutron had a great early game, fell behind, and found the solution in the Zeppelin. That distracted Maru so much, and he couldn't deal with it. In straight-up games, Maru is great. But Neutron found the one way to challenge him. And then... with a couple of advantages. Like a little bit here, a little bit there. He got this. So, Neutron. That was 1 point for Oceanus. You need 4. Sweden qualified. The other clan wars are pretty much over. Thorzane is still playing, but yeah, Sweden got this. With the Mad Frog win, 11-1, did their homework. Well done. 59 points now. Cascade and Oceanus. Cascade clan war is over. And... yeah, there it's updated. 2 points difference. 3 points needed for Oceanus. In the next map, after Neutron bans Echo Isles and Terranas, Maru bans Twisted and Northern Isles, is CH, Concealed Hill. The other map, the last map would be Last Refuge. Ooh. Something's wrong. Game just disbanded. Okay, second try. It's good, congrats, Starshape, congrats, Madfrog, congrats. 3 out of 4 teams qualified. UMaD, Dust, And Sweden. And again, big points for Oceanus. Started horribly with that 2-0 for UMaD in the 2s. In the 2 and 2s. But then came Saki. And then came Spiral. And here comes Neutron. And now they can make this. Enter versus Sonic will be the deciding clan war. There's no way Neutron can get the qualification done. There's no way Maru can kick them out. Enter versus Sonic will decide everything. The question is, how hard will it be for him? Neutron can do him a big favor. Archmage opening. And a Demon Hunter opening again. Even on Concealed Hill. So Neutron moving away from the Keeper as well. Last time I saw him it was either Tavern Heroes or Keeper. Not anymore. Thank you, Rigor Mortis. 20 euro. Damn! Thanks for a great cast. You and Remo love to watch your show. Professional analysis and a lot of laughs. You're one of the pillars of the Warcraft scene. Don't you ever stop. As long as we have beautiful people like you who grace us with support, we won't. We won't. Thank you so much, Rigor. Close to the daily goal with a big, big, big smile on my face. Okay. Aggro is on the Demon Hunter now. Gloves of Haste. So there was no situation on AZ where Maru could even think of an expansion. Will this be better here? Kind of questionable. Access to Zeppelins again. Wisps on the map again. Scout by Maru distracts a little. Is he blocking? Okay. If this is the 100% series Neutron, then this is hella scary. This block at the little... It was good. It won't change the end of the game or anything. But he just won that game. It's super important for his team. And he pulls off such a move. Sign of strength by Neutron. Tech running. Maru as well, slightly ahead. 8 peasants is okay. Not too much, not too little.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is it boots time again or staff? Should be a staff, right? He was waiting for it. No, boots it is. Okay, could have gotten this a little earlier. Oh, Mana Burn can prevent the next Water Elemental, but he summons it before. Demon Hunter, can he get the experience? Yep, for this Water Elemental, trying to dance out of this. Oh, great block by Maru. Man, these two players, no gifts for no one. But Neutron seemingly coming out of on top here, burning again. Just trying to block. Wait, isn't this like donated peasants? And donated HP. Maru's blocking himself.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, there's no pressure on Maru. They are qualified. It's only if he has some friends in Cascade that he could disappoint. Now again, boots and staff. The foggy way. Oh, thank you, fruit! 9 euros, 10 cents, daily goal fulfilled. Just filling up this yellow bar. Thanks for the stream, fruit. Thank you so much. This is lovely. Shows that you're quite entertained, and I love that. So again, aggressive creeping. Maru, taking only the little green one, is a little scared of the mobility of Neutron, rightfully so, with boots and staff. But that enables him to go for this big camp. And you see exactly. This camp is a big factor in why this is almost equal experience. Panda! No Naga this time. Why the experience is almost equal again, I was about to say. Okay. There was no breakers. If Maru continues to play no breakers, then the Panda is gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
The mischance on the rifles, the AoE damage that can pretty much not be
Town is
prevented.
under siege.
Thank you, more for the 3-month sub. Wow. Maru was going for the middle and Neutron saw it and he's right there. Stormbolt though, this can be a surround. Can it? No! Burning the balls. Not burning the balls, but burning the Mountain King. Like so close to being surrounded. Burns him again. So there's no Stormbolt anymore. And he can trade favorably thanks to the potion. He will not allow Maru to get this. Trying to flank, or backstab rather. Good amount of footmen still, but here's the backstab. Ideally, you want a TP. Neutron has these moments where he slips, but apparently not today, not yet. And he has to abandon this red spot creep. But this goes on the cost of a progress panda. And archers. Yeah, he won't go into the late game with 6 archers again. No way. Good pickups by Maru. Even if plan A didn't work, plan B with the fight did. Tier 3, fast again. Pretty much only hero plays by Neutron right now, and getting kills. Did he get 2 kills with this? Mana burn again. The Demon Hunter still has... Wow, how can he get this many kills? This is not supposed to be like that. Trades rifles, footmen, and priests for archers.
Players' forces are under attack.
And buying time for the tier 3. Neutron playing Dota. To that side. Finally Maru can finish this camp. But the base is still far open. Maru again refusing to buy a tower. Even against the Panda. But it's cool. Like this game, how it swings back and forth. One player has the lead, the other one catches up. Neutron 30 supply only. And Maru getting this camp completed with a big lead. But master training is coming. 50%.
A player's forces are under attack.
And again, he prevents the expansion from Maru, which was oftentimes the game winner in the past couple of games I saw from him. And this time it's Maru's opportunity to interrupt this creeping. Not trapped at the tavern. Nice shockwave, mate. Time for the potion now. Yes, it is. No mana on the Mountain King. Breath of Fire again big. The mischance on the rifles. That's exactly what I mean with Drunken Haze. It's so good. You can't prevent the dot, but you can't prevent the mischance. Panda gets this kill. Dryad seemingly survives. Oh yeah, with the staff. Is he going early double staff again? No, just one. Mana burn. He disables this Mountain King so hard, and at this point I think Maru is a little too stubborn of constantly going for this MK. It's just, it's not working against the Demon Hunter if he's played well. No! That's the one mistake! That's exactly the one mistake that I was foreshadowing before. He died with the big potion, didn't he? Oh no, he did use it before. But too greedy with the demon. Not calculating the risk. Perfectly.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, exactly. Would have cunning though. Stumbled on the wisp. This is good for Maru. This is really good for Maru. Close to 4, close to 3. Demon benched. Everyone at Ocean is face palming at this point. Do you have to make it so close? This is the difference now.
The player's forces are under attack.
And big levels. Oh, Maru getting just a tiny bit ahead. And here are the workers. He's pretty predictable, isn't he? Like, I saw 8 games of his recently, and I know him. Okay. Time to catch the breath for Neutron. Maru expanding. Of course, a second point to attack. We've seen great Zeppelin plays so far by Neutron. The base still exposed, no tower. He's going for 1 here, but I guess it's gonna be a weak one. Mountain King, nice scouting, and more creeping. Only a wisp, no Zeppelin here just yet. He sees, okay, high ground. Scroll of the beast, and there's the Zeppelin. Both at 50 supply. Wisp sees Expo done. Is it a protection scroll? Invo potion, okay. Will force a TP. Archmage is away at the shop, going for the red drake. This is time for Neutron to pounce on this. It's a split attack. It's a Demon Hunter at the expansion. It is bears in the main, but it's a little weird of a position, right? It's so far back. The buildings are blocking everything. Maru focusing on this creep. Double heal scroll. And the dragon's still up. Rune braces again. Okay, now repositioning. Getting rid. And the Demon Hunter. It's just killing this expansion. At least the workers. Ooh, Zeppelin. The Panda has no staff. This is risky. This is super risky. Good movement though. 1 bear will fall.
The town is under siege.
Very good movement. The buildings block Maru, and so much time and space for this demon, and guess what? He packs up the bears. He's just faking an attack on... Wow, Neutron is so smart. He's faking an attack on the Expo. Now Maru realizes, wait, where's the Zeppelin? Ah, he's double smart as well. Leaving some units in the base. Demon Hunter is here now with the TP. He will exit safely. These two players are providing great European Warcraft. Archmage trapped outside. Demon Hunter can't burn anymore. Gotta be careful of this, of the Stormbolt. There's plenty of mana. Demon Hunter tearing through the rifles though. Level 4. Even more misses. Is the staff ready for something? Yes, there is. Needs to save this one. TP out. And he saves both bears as it... No. Expo continues mining, but Neutron with the counter Expo. Thank you, Hermo, for gifting us up to Bew. So, XP difference, pretty clear in favor of Maru. How did Neutron get ahead in gold? 3,600. Okay, that's 600 gold right there. Not too much mind here. Maru is the only one going upkeep. Neutron stays and no upkeep. But only for a little bit, so that doesn't really matter. Mana potion this time a lot earlier. Panda, close to 4. Could be time for Drunken Brawler then. How can Maru find time to kill the Tree of Life and not lose his own expansion? I don't know. Maru has no TP. Double heal scroll. Neutron willing to take this risk. Burning the illusion. He has plenty of mana burns to use though. Red Drake is big. Anti-magic. Gets it. What is it? Didn't see the item yet. It's on the ground. Lionhorn. Big one. Panda turns around and takes it immediately. Demon Hunter drops significantly low. Staff's on cooldown for the Panda. This was risky. A little bit of experience for Maru. 60 supply now. And Water Elemental scouts this, but expires. What now, Maru? Still a wisp here. Is he oversaturating his... yeah, he's oversaturating his wood mine a little. The mobility of Neutron is so impressive. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, right click, staff is ready. Oh, not going for the burn. Here we go, we do have a potion. Demon Hunter can't really get in, gets a bash, staff's out, no invul. Lucky that there's no bash. After the Demon Hunter loss earlier, he is playing with fire again. Bears sitting in the main. Still not too much gold loss to upkeep. Neutron's following now. Neutron is catching up in experience as well. And Maru, not that much of a big difference in gold, but they're both going for their opponent's necks. There's a town portal. Yes, there is. Tree falls, no nature's blessing. How fast are the bears? Arriving only now. Pretty much no repair. I think they will both let it go, right? Roar. Right clicks. Will the town portal even go through? We have another Breath of Fire, I guess. He must turn around and use it on the all clumped up units. Okay, there seems to be a max damage now. Bears in front. The Dryads are not here. Neutron is supply stack at 60. Bears are falling quite fast, actually. But there's no TP for this Archmage. Mountain King. Oh, Neutron. Are you giving your lead away? 60 versus 60. Demon Hunter 4.5. Mountain King has still a mana potion. These bears are quickly disappearing. Militia called. Panda super low. There is a TP for Neutron and I think he's overstaying his welcome. Or wait, the Mountain King still has mana. There needs to be a quick mana burn once he pops that potion. Still 4 bears. Maru not kiting perfectly. The damage is pretty much gone. 3 riflemen remaining. There's another staff. Should be a save. Use it. Yeah. Good volleys on these Dryads start to dance now. Oh, mana burn to get kills on the units. And Neutron with a 10 supply lead, and this is becoming even worse. Double dodged with the invul. So many cool plays in this game on CH. Bears are coming back. Reju in. Panda. Oh, Demon Hunter level 5. Will that save him if he gets the bash? He's dead. There is a bash on this Panda. Oh my god, can he save him somehow? Yes, but the staff needs to TP out soon, but he's so greedy. Reju! Unbelievable game. Unbelievable game. Still so many bears. Where is the TP? He's so greedy. Again, if there's a bash, he's dead. So many times. But the dust settles. And the expos are gone. And we're on 50 versus 64. Oh my god, Neutron. If there's one bash at the right time in one of these 15 instances where it can decide the game, so sick. Archmage still naked. Mana potion pop. Heal scroll invul gone. No chance for Maru to expand again. 1,200 gold. This is not getting better. Neutron apparently knows exactly what he's doing. But damn, is he playing with fire. Again, no breakers the entire game. Just rifle casters with breakers, with clap. Neutron going so heavy on bears. It would have been a different game. But Maru is a little stubborn. Again, we have a lot of water elementals here. Against a decent number of dryads. No AoE. Is Maru even... Okay, he gets the gold for another keep. But again, we have the same situation as on Amazonia. Neutron is prolonging the game so long until the 22-minute mark. When the gold mines expire, builds Nature's Blessing and just expands again. And that's level 5. That's a big upgrade. That's a very big upgrade. And with that, he takes the XP lead. Maru mined a lot more, but has to go long distance mining now. 600 gold. Invis Mountain King again going for the scout. A little more experience just to take it away. Just to take it away from the dwarf and get a little bit more gold. 27 supply lead. XP lead. What are the items doing? Staff, anti-magic, invul, staff, nothing else. But Archmage has pretty much nothing. It's gotta be an all-in by Maru again. But fighting uphill. It's the same situation like on Amazonia. This game plan is expert level. $400 gold, second heal scroll, 1 invul, no mana potion. I'm baffled. Shouldn't that be the #1 priority to take out a hero? They're both so tanky though. They both have staffs. It worked once before. This is Maru's last chance. In the second last series of the day. He needs the burns. If he burns 2 times, it should be over. Staff on the panda, he's out, but there's the true opportunity. He's right back in. Anti-magic shell, huge breath of fire. First heal scroll, there's 2 more, I think. Needs 1 more burn on this demon hunter. I think he lost sight of it. Stormbolt. That's the chance for Maru. Invo potion. Can he trigger it again? If that's a bash, he's dead. Again and again and again. And that was the last ditch effort, I think. How is he supposed to get mana back? There is no way. But the demon, that was the staff. The bash at the staff. There was this little bit of luck. And now the trees and the bears and the heroes and the Reju in the back. The panda lining up for the big breath of fire again. He can just kite backwards. But he can only hope for bash, but Mountain King can't go too deep. He will be grilled. He's trying to nuke the panda. Not working. Is it staff out again? Breath of fire on the Mountain King. Invul potion. Can he chase now? Can he get some kills? Archmage super low. The bears hug him and Neutron gets the 2-0. They have equalized with Cascade. We have a tie for the 4th spot in the W3IL playoffs. Neutron gives 2,500 people, and especially 5 guys in Germany, a gigantic heart attack. Maru fighting hard, but being a little stubborn, and the strategies of Neutron prevails. The execution with the mass mobility at the start, the Zeppelin plays, the timing of the expansion. I was, this year, never really impressed by Neutron. Remo was always a big fan. I had some fun when he played the Tavern builds. But that was tip-top shape Neutron. Super sick. I'm in awe. And Maru, with a couple of breakers, with AoE, with a potion in the last fight with the mana potion. It comes all down. The entire group stage of W3IL Season 2 comes down to one match, as you can see here. Cascade, 57. Oceanus, 57. And it's one game left. Sonic versus Ente. It's a tie. The rules is scored points, 1 Clan Wars, direct comparison. Cascade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 Clan Wars. Oceanus, wait a second. Okay, Oceanus, 1, 2, 3, 1 Clan Wars. With this result, they are 8 and 4 at the moment. They win this Clan War. It's 4-4. And then it comes down to the direct comparison, which is 8 and 7. In favor of Cascade. So it could be, if Ente loses 0-2 here, it comes down to 1 point in the direct comparison. I'm wrong? Ah, it's entered already. It's entered already. Okay. Wait, is it entered already? Yeah, it is. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Still comes down to 1 point, because if Oceanus gets 1 point more here, then it's the 4th win for Oceanus and not the 4th win for Cascade. So I'm technically right that it comes down to this 1 point. Ente needs 1 map. And he's up against Sonic. I definitely need a little break. We're casting for 8 hours with a little break in between. Nuts. W3IL, nuts. Little break and then the decision in W3IL Season 2 group stage. We are back with the last series of the group stage. 7 playdays between 8 teams, and it comes down to a single map. Oceanus and Cascade are tied. Oceanus, the former champion. If Sonic wins both maps, Cascade is through. If Ente wins 1 map, Oceanus makes it to the top 4 and faces YouMaD in the playoffs again. This is an unbelievable story that only Clan Wars can write. There's no other format in Warcraft 3 that can write the stories, because Ente started off with Oceanus when they were called... I forgot what they were called before they got picked up by Oceanus. But he was a clanmate of Juan and Spiral and all these great players before. He got transferred to MTW. He still played the Clan Wars with them. The last Clan War was against MTW when he said goodbye. And then MTW disbanded, and Ente is back. And all the responsibility for the playoffs is on him. He's a great player. Don't get me wrong. But his weakest matchup by far is the one against Night Elf. 33% versus Sonic, 46 against Night Elf. Sonic, the lunatic. Cash overshadows him a little in star power now. Before, he was the star player for YouMaD for a long time. He's different than anyone else. There's chances for Ente for sure, even if he's not feeling confident. He won a game against Night Elf, a clan war that was against Starshape, but definitely a different beast. We know Sonic style. Everyone knows Sonic style. Aggression, 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 and even more aggression. Cascade cheering for Sonic now. Demon Hunter scout, the Wisp scouted the base, sees a lot of ghouls, sees a double ziggurat and a DK. With a sacrificial scout. This is an expansion. Instant expansion by Ente. I thought, what kind of cheese can he pull? I thought ghoul rushes, especially on Echo, ghoul rushes is a very valid option. But no, it's Aura first, old school undead versus Night Elf. Sonic, how much damage can he do against this upcoming expansion? Oh, this was already a... Did he deny this one? No, not really. No, got the last hit. No coil to work with. This is hard for Ente, but gets the second one as well. Ogre Magi still up for grabs. It's a little more predictable now as no end snares flying from the trappers. Who gets the Ogre? This is easy. Should be easy for Sonic now with the mana burn. He got a detonate off, but not perfectly. Oh, that was the last mana burn. Who gets it? Sonic gets it! Evasion with this, or is he going immolation? This would be so typical Sonic. He's surrounded. Demon Hunter is still surrounded. This has to be the TP. Can he fight through this? Oh, so close. Ente blocking perfectly. Sonic TP's out. Is this enough time for this expansion? Oh my god, this clan war. From start to finish, this clan war is crazy. Ente only half a level. No coil. Base a little exposed. More ghouls. Tech on the way. Super fast. And speaking of super fast, Demon Hunter with evasion running across again. But the TP is gone. If that happens again, that's enough time. Ente playing it a little more slowly. Merc's a little, the creep's a little aggro. The tower is up, but what about the expo? Sonic got the mercs! Sonic got the mercs! Oh, this is not good for Ente and Oceanus. Surround on the priest. Takes it out pretty much immediately. Walks in range onto the Blight. Into range of the Nerubian tower. He just straight up goes for the Demon Hunter again. He surrounds him again. He kills him this time. As I said, if this happens again, he's dead. That's level 2 for the DK. And this feels so good. He got reveal. He gets the next archer. This is such a Sonic classic. Follows up with the Panda, though. If this is a Naga, the DK is dead. But he wants the ghouls gone. But Ente gets the Berserker. On what cost? No mana, thanks to the Demon Hunter's mana burns. And a TP out, but mostly skeletons. The mining starts, though. And Sonic did not go for a Hunter's Hall. He builds archers. Or talons. Or gets mercs. But he's not going Dryads Bears. This was pretty much all in by Sonic. Chat says it. Davai, davai, davai. The Sonic playstyle. Panda levels up. This is really scary. If he gets level 3, especially against the ghouls. Because Ente is stuck on ghouls for quite some time. He had a boot camp with Juan last week in Berlin. did this pay off?
A player's
Second ziggurat.
forces are under attack.
30 supply for Ente. Only double gloves of haste. Not the best items. Sold the TP as well. Got level 3 already. Gold difference. Swings, of course, in favor of Ente now. 500 already. And the cost. Ooh, detonate was nice against the Skellies. Has to give up this camp. XP still in favor. Counter expansion. But this forgotten Hunter Sword. Oh, Ente's greedy. Ente's really greedy for the consumable. It's level 2 aura, by the way. Knowing that Sonic will not go for a TP, no way this is happening again. Drunken Haze! Invitation to this combo! Can't swap the staff at the moment, but Ente is losing way too many ghouls here. This was a trap by Sonic.
Players' forces are under attack.
And it worked. Worked great. 900 gold. Graveyard, double crypt, tier 2, almost finished. Is this Gargs against this Panda? It's close to 2. Close to 3. With this kill, what did he get? Big mana! Oceanus, Cascade celebrating over the item. And it's Fiends. It's not Gargs. It's Fiends. But Sonic's lurking for this great position between the bases. Close the coil, only level 1. Pretty much not noticeable. Sonic's counter expansion almost up. Panda has the staff. Surrounds are not that scary anymore. Very reasonable early staff. Fiends come in. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Not hitting too much. That was the last bit. Ente microing the ghouls away. Nicely done. But still good damage. So many upgrades on both sides. Lich almost up. Expo is safe. Sweet Breath of Fire again. Pops the potion for it. Okay. We have a Spirit Tower. We have a shop. We have a Nerubian Tower. We have no bears. Oh, big breath again. Ente willing to take this trades. I don't know if you should. There's no mana potion, no coil. Lich comes in. Staff out before the Nova arrives. But onto the arches, maybe. Can't reach. Can't reach. This aura level 2. Sacrifices the archer for the greater good. Oh, here comes the Nova. Maybe not for the greater good. Another kill for Ente. 4 Fiends. And Sonic is only now going tier 3. Black Citadel tech as well for the Slaughterhouse and the statues. He still holds on to the potion. Not too many ghouls anymore. Nova didn't really burn against it. Demon Hunter in a surround again. And he has the staff. Potion on the DK. Fiends trying to block. Not working. Another potion. Yes, but it's on cooldown. Staff is still on the demon. Not following. Panda in a surround. Would have been able to staff it out, so he focuses on the shop. So much hype. He keeps the Panda from 3 with these Fiends. Without a statue. Potion popped on the demon. Mana potion on the Panda. And he wants this Dryad XP. Not the best Fiend micro here. Getting the level 3. And that's big damage. That is a gigantic game changer. Sonic with good micro on the Dryads. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. D is burning. He's dead. Oh no. This is a double kill. It buys back the DK for the aura. Breath of Fire grills the Lich. The Lich King is melting. Double kill for Sonic. What is this game? Both with the Davai playstyle. Goro now. They will fight until the last units. That's for sure. This XP difference. 400. Panda gets to the shop. Invul potion. Yep, that's a good item for this game. Gold difference. Still in favor of Enter, but stabilizing. 54 supply versus 50. These dusts. Oh, they pay off. Master training's done. Shop back in the main. Enter. What's his next plan? Destroyers against the bears. 51 supply. Even with an expo, you don't want 51 supply. Sonic reasonably staying in upkeep. And no upkeep. One coil. Oh, Reju. No dispel against the Reju. Ente has no TP. This Demon Hunter can tank the world. Breath of Fire. Oh, that's safe. This time there's no dust, I guess. The ghouls were brought in, but they are grilled immediately. The fiends have to bring the damage. Lich has an orb. That's great as well. He is fighting against the Reju. Destroyer upgrade almost done. Level 4 on the Demon Hunter. No nuke at all. It's seriously the 1-1 fiends with the damage. Sonic not going for the master training. What's up with that? Level 4. Finally level 2 coil, but he's being burned constantly. Lich gets the last hit. Is in trouble though. Be slowed. But Enter constantly in range for the aura. Needs to get back. Statue comes in. These fiends, man. Giant. How is this game still going on? Enter with the burrows of his life. Dodges the coil with an invul. Both players with insane moves again. Oh, Nova! Right clicks! There is the staff, though! Bear in the back. Take care of the reinforcements. You don't want to take trades against the level 2 evasion. The bears could have attacked! Wouldn't that have been enough? I'm not too sure. He turns around. He wants this demon with the Naga edition! Save this Lich! Oh no, the bears eat him! This is a super clown fiesta, but it's hella entertaining. Demon Hunter back, Lich back, all out aggression. Is one guy getting a dieback? The slow of the Naga, she still has it. The level 2 aura, the coil, and the Demon Hunter is a dieback. I'm losing my mind. I am completely losing my mind. I think anyone with reasonable nerves in Cascade and Oceanus is just closing the stream, go to sleep, watch the result tomorrow. Sonic with another buyback. Look, this swing! The XP swing! Oh my god. Oh my god, enter. There's no TP. There's a Nova against this repair. But he has to go for the units. Again, lack of master like bear form transform. Oh, lots of misses now though. Enter was not buying a TP, a mistake. DK has a potion. Lich has no mana anymore. The value of this Naga is so sick. More reinforcements. 4 units streaming in. The slow again. The staff's on him. He gets another kill. How many heroes died this game? With his level up, he gets another coil. The fiends saved into the burrow again. There is no dust. 2 destroyers. He's going for the bears. Enter. There is no web, is there? He's not using it in the end, but if he kills the second hero, then that should be it. The Naga, the slow, the frost one, the level 2 aura reaches. No, misses the last hit. Checky, are you watching? It's not only happening to you. The bears almost get the Naga. The hippos eat the destroyers. The Demon Hunter is getting so much experience here. 10 supply gone. Bears fall. Naga safe for now, but the mana burn kill. No! 10 HP. 10 freaking HP. This is not a game for one with loose nerves. My heart rate is at 1,000,000. What is it for Ente? He's close to a Nova. Must be detonated. Is detonated. Demon Hunter comes in. No mana to burn, but full HP. Naga has an invul. And the tree is down. He broke the counter expansion. More fiends, more statues. 70 supply. The panda is still benched. But Ente has abominations. Ente has 70 supply. Ente has 5, 3, 2 heroes. And now the gold graph swings in his favor as well. More hippos. Is that necessary? Sonic, I think that's a mistake. You need every little bit of gold you can get. More ziggurats for high upkeep. All good things come in threes for Ente. Constantly. Double fiend, one statue. Constantly. Ente shop control. Heal scroll. Invul. Double heal scroll. Double invul. Upgrades 1-1. Potion. Double staff now. Oh yeah, Sonic. That's for the better. Chimeras. He's trying it with chimeras. I don't know if you saw it in the bottom right, but Ente, does he have web?
A player's forces are under attack.
Chat, did you see the web upgrade? Level 5 Demon Hunter. Item was the parry app. And his punching before the big investment of the chimeras pays off. Wait. Wait. There's no TP. Oh boy! Sonic backed against the wall. He could lose literally everything here. But Ente not going for it. The first chimera is on the way. Stefan says no web. It's coming now. It's coming now. 10 fiends. Good mana this time. Fairy dragons in. Lots and lots of fiends. He's morphing a destroyer. The web is not finished. Gets a lot of distraction. Demon Hunter eats the potion. Still no TP here. Both heroes low. Enter. This is the panda staffed out. But what about the Demon Hunter? He cannot leave this position. Stays alive though. 1,000 gold for Ente. Now web is ready. And the Chimera can't do anything. The Lich level 4. This is looking phenomenal for Oceanus. The Panda is coming back. But what about the units? 40 supply and drowning. He opened up this way somehow to get the Demon Hunter out. And is thinking like, what the fuck? Where is he? The Panda moved back for the staff. He wasn't even healed. And this expansion. The gold difference is so sick. 3K. Fiends, statues. Thank you, Chechi, for the host. Thank you, Monster Hands, for the host. One last punch for Sonic. 1,000 gold in the main. And then walking the tree over. But Ente can go to 100 supply. He's breaking upkeep. High upkeep now. That's a lot of gold that he's not getting. Sonic is actually getting more gold right now. 10 against 8.
A player's forces are under attack.
The Chimeras are out. Upgrades 0-0. Enter more levels. Still heal scroll. Still invul. DK far away. TP, mana potion, heal scroll. And a claw plus 9. Oh yeah, baby. This lich. Sonic breaking upkeep. There's one more fight. Chet is right. Enter should just stop mining. It's 3 chimeras. Close to 5. But, I mean... 3 heal scrolls. 2 invuls. Mana potion for a guaranteed coil. This is 93 supply. Would love to see Disease Cloud. Moon Juice. No super wells, by the way. Sonic is just queuing chimeras. No mining for him anymore. Is Enter pushing into this base? 2-1 now. Five and a half. 4. 4.5. 4 destroyers. 97 supply. Maxed out undead. The acolytes are moving over to claim the gold mine. If the gold mine is haunted, you can't entangle them. 200 IQ Enter. Last stand for Sonic. Cascade. Just praying at this point that something goes wrong. Close to level 6 here. Nuke on the demon. He can't burn. He's not in range. It's too much. It's web on the chimeras, and look how they melt against the combined piercing damage of these fiends. Oh wow. This is gonna be a demolition if nothing goes wrong. Good mischance here. Good breath of fire, but magic immune destroyers take out the bears. The chimeras are pretty much out of this fight. Enter still at 96. Lich level 5. Demon Hunter dies again. That's level 6. Come on, give us the ultimate. You have the mana. Celebrate the playoffs with all of us. Sonic is not giving up. He is now no anime dead, but Enter does it. Weakest matchup against one of YouMad's strongest players. The odds were highly stacked against Oceanus from the get-go. They lost the 2-on-2 in a dominating... Like, YouMad destroyed them in the 2-on-2s. And then comes Shocky. Let's give a lot of praise and applause for Shocky. Yes, it was Shik with weird tactics, with the Crypt Lord stuff, but Shik was such a big favorite. And the underdog Shocky swung the momentum for Oceanus. Then comes Spiral, taking 2 maps off of cache with Farseer Firelord. Then comes Neutron, playing the best games since his comeback last year, 1.5 years or whatever. And then it's Enter in his weakest matchup against Sonic in a game like this. I don't want to know how Enter looks like right now. how his hands are shaking. Would love to be in the Oceanus Discord if that's a thing. We have the 4 teams for the playoffs, and oh boy, is that gonna be a treat. Live update. UMaD, that was clear from the get-go. Dust crowning a glorious season. They are the team with the most wins. Only losing to Squelch. Defeating UMaD, Sweden, Oceanus, Cascade, Bulgaria, Firestalkers. What a performance by Dust this season. Second place, Sweden and Oceanus, the finalists of last season, were sweating. Sweden, easy win today against Squelch, but that was harder for them. This season was harder for them than any other team league before. And Oceanus, 1 point, like, crazy. Just crazy. There's nothing else to say. Gonna be a rematch. UMaD versus Oceanus. And Sweden versus Dust. I heard in Division 2, when it's about relegation and everything, 3 teams with the same score. Yeah. Style says it in chat. Props to Bulgaria. There was nothing on the, like, nothing realistic on the line for them. But they played with honor and motivation, and they enabled Oceanus to take this result. Because they defeated Cascade in a major upset. Bulgarian scene, so cool. Polish scene, so cool. Great for America. Russia, of course, always great in European Warcraft. Sweden representing. Germany representing with Oceanus. My god, what a league. We're gonna play the rest of the best of 3. But that was the pinnacle of excitement in Clan Wars. And again, this league relies on your contributions. There's a Matcherino page online somewhere where you can donate and contribute to this league. And this is the best moment to do that. It's so well deserved. This simulcast last Playday, like it is in big sports leagues, from the very, very start was unbelievable. I think it's here. You can contribute. Every single euro helps for the prize pool, because the teams and the page and everyone involved deserves it so much. So sick. So sick. All right. The weight of the world is off of Enter's shoulders. So let's go. Let's end this clan war. Pressure is off. Everything's decided. So let's have some fun in maybe the last game. of the entire group stage of W3IL. I don't really know how to cast this, to be honest. Oh, voice is breaking. Sonic bottom left for UMaD. Enter for Oceanus. Wouldn't be surprised to see like 2 ghoul rushes or something. Nothing really matters anymore. Started this at 12 today. So almost 9 hours ago. And the next cast, I can tell you that much, is starting at 5 AM tomorrow. Next autumn, $15,000 offline event, Guangzhou. Moon versus Link. Moon versus Lin. TH Infi, Romantic, Lawliot. 120. Thank you, Unruns, for the sub. We have a Warden on Sonic side. Okay. With a Engine of War creep here. It's not the usual start for Northern Isles. What's Enter doing? DK. No. Oh, with a double ziggurat again. So is he just playing expansion once more?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh. Acolyte is here. Doing some damage. Clan Wars, guys. Clan Wars. Shadow Strike and the right click. Sonic playing normal so far. Warden can of course harass this greatly. A good movement by Enter. Not even like okay. Try hard, denying experience. Wait, what? Instant tier 2 tech with ghouls. Okay. Curious. Warden with Shadow Strike, no level 2. Double Engine of War tier 1. Yeah, this is just celebrating Warcraft now, I guess. Sonic tried super hard with buybacks and all of it in that game. Dancing for the experience here. Sonic reliant on the steal. There's no aura first, so it's coil. Surrounded again. Snow level 2. Nice little dance between them. Oh yeah, double Engine of War. Teching now. Is he just playing mass archers? Wouldn't even be too surprised actually. Mass archers against mass ghouls, let's go. Yeah, it's not like I don't even know what this is then, but there's still no blink, I know that much. DK creeps fairly nice. Tech for Sonic is late. And Enter has a pretty easy time creeping this up now. Oh, now level 2, okay. So let's surround opportunities. Gets it now, trying to force the blink, so there's no fan of knives, because that would be devastating against ghouls. For level 2 here, the item, Wand of Illusion, good coils, next round, this must trigger the blink. No. Oh, okay, he skills blink, but has no mana to get out, because he used Shadow Strike before. Clowny Sonic. 5 archers, Hunter Saw coming now, I guess for upgrades or something. on, guys. Don't bash too hard.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, anti-losing wolves here. But good tanking with the illusion. I like that. Imagine a warden with fan now. Good levels on the DK, not so much on the warden. Even boots and... oh, okay, boots and staff. There's no disable, so getting out of the rounds with that is nice. And Shadow Strike Steel, well done, level 3. And the pendant! Actually really nice timing by Sonic. Good pressure now as well. Good potion, even drops the gauntlet. Okay, skill move right here. Sonic is going Loras. I totally expected like mass archers.
A player's forces
Just for
are
fun.
under
But no, quite a serious game so far. Warden not out of control. Sonic definitely behind, especially this attack. Demon Hunter second with the level 2 Warden. Okay, that's not common at all. He can just donate these Engines of War. Not too big. Level 3 for the DK nonetheless. Big potion, nice find. Oh, Coil Nova. Right clicks in the potion. There is mana this time to blink away. But there's also more Coil and more Nova. Blinks right in front of it. Ah! Potion consumed. Invo potion was the big one. Staff is on cooldown. He can chase and kill him, right? He's begging for it.
A player's forces
Okay,
are
now
under
he has
attack.
the mana for a Nova. Maybe he didn't in the last encounter. Buying quite some time for his Demon Hunter to level 2. Tier 3 done. Not yet backpack. Nope.
A player's
He has to move back to
forces
get
are under
orb.
attack.
But tier 3 is like only halfway done. Oh, would have been so sweet. Prevent mana burns. There are dryads for this spell though, and wisps. Quite a big progress on the Demon Hunter, but this hero combo is seriously not the greatest. But okay. Orb now. Pulls the ghouls. Frenzy is almost
A
done.
player's forces are under
And
attack.
bears are not finished. Haha, Sonic wanted to go into the main. But Enter was still there. More time for the Demon Hunter. Sonic pauses the game. What up? Alright. Let's continue this. Still no fan. So it's only Shadow Strike, but no... Okay, Nerubian is here, but not in the back of the gold mine. So Enter will he react with the TP? That looks like it, huh? Saves the Acolytes to the front. In range of the Nerubian. That's nice.
A player's forces are
Has
under
enough lumber
attack.
anyway for pretty much everything.
Town is under siege.
One of the wind to prevent the steal. Or get us around, but they're strides. Okay, they're playing way more serious than I thought they would. Burns through all of the charges of the Wand of the Wind and all the dispels and now Reju. I don't think Destroy upgrade is ready, right? I don't think so. But again, Sonic not moving and not morphing his bears.
Town is under siege.
Zeppelin is ready for the evacuation though.
Players'
Sweet.
forces are under attack.
Okay, we do have some cool plays here. And the Warden is buying more time. That's level 2 ledge. But experience-wise, Sonic is quite far ahead. Dark Ranger third. Sobi mask. Nice. No expansion this time. On neither side, actually.
Players' forces are under
50
attack.
supply against 42. And level 3 Lich missing. And no Dispel. I don't know, Enter. I really don't. Trying to nuke the Warden, but there's a staff on the Demon Hunter. Alright, yeah, PK has the TP out. Trying to get some more experience, but he's just donating Fiends. Bears, keep them alive. TP out. No Nova. Right clicks are not enough. Man. That was pretty one-sided. Sonic gets ahead in gold. Sonic is way ahead in XP. 4 for the second hero.
A player's forces are under attack.
Enter stays in this though. No TP anymore. I think he's baffled that Sonic is playing this so normal. But Sonic is Sonic, man. If he wants the win, he's trying for the win. Items are pretty good for Enter. 2 Droids scouting a bit, more bears, Zeppelin, Siri training. No, not yet. Shadow Strike 2. Handed on the Demon Hunter. Min-maxing is a little off, I would say. Yeah, damage is just pretty much non-existent. Trying to nuke now, Pearl Nova, but the counter damage is super high. Bears arrive a little late, but with Shadow Strike and Dryad Slow, fairly easy to get these Fiends. Force more coils, mana burn on the Dark Ranger. Yeah, it's, pretty much not winnable for Enter. Mana burn kill level 4. And without coil, he just eats everything now. Dark Ranger about to fall as well. It has no money. Blink out for a potion. Otherwise, hero could be dead. But stab. Nice. Reach up into the Zeppelin. Can't be dispelled. Can't be attacked. Full regen on this demon. And the Warden is back too. Yeah, this is just Enter toying. Sonic toying with him. Oh, stabs on cooldown, right? Yep. Blinks away. Lich can't blink. Cool, trying to get the Warden, but the Zeppelin plays too good. Shadow Strike, GG, 1-1. We had another game. I didn't expect this at all. I thought he would just all in Ghoul Rush. But on, yeah, Northern Isles, I guess. Pretty hard. So, Sonic ties this up. 5-4 now. Rebuilding a little honor of UMaD. After losing 3 out of 3 series so far. Naga. Naga. And I'm not Naga. Warden Demon Hunter. What a combo. What a combo. If you give the Demon Hunter so much time to creep to level 4, of course, which is not what you want him to do. So Last Refuge is the last map. And then this will result in like 5 hours of sleep, I think. Next is tomorrow. Yep. Tomorrow at 5. Now the game's up. What a sick clan what this was. Again, so much praise for the players and admins and orgas and you guys for tuning in. So excited for the playoffs. Do we know when the playoffs are? Duro, are you still watching? I'm pretty sure it's like the exact, like the week after WGL or something. Let's see. Is it on Liquid? It says there's info, but I can't see it. Actually not. Hey Mad Frog, congrats to the playoffs! And we're waiting for Sonic. He joins. Last Refuge it is. Where can I find the matches? I think they're not created yet. They're both in the same teams. Gotta take care of that. Alright, last game of the season starts now. On Last Refuge. 1-1. Sonic bottom left, enter upper right. I expect a cool rush here, man. Crypt Ziggy. Sonic playing Warden again. Wouldn't be impossible, actually. I guess Duro... Okay. He's still in the channel, but he can't tell us. Or doesn't want to tell us. But yeah, W3IL will conclude before Christmas, I guess. It's gonna be great games. Oh, 3 awesome clan awards, 2 semifinals. YouMaD versus Oceanus regame. And Dust versus Sweden. Thorzane versus Hitman. Wouldn't that be the greatest? So what or what? Yeah! Cool. Sonic, like, he's just Sonic. True to himself, not looking left or right. So double Ziggurat again, DK opening again. Standard, okay. Yeah, next Thursday, like tomorrow we cast the next finals. NEXT Autumn, $14,500 prize pool in Guangzhou. And then that's the last cast before WGL. Oh, it is double crypt. Yeah, nice. Before WGL, we depart on Thursday. We arrive on Thursday, I guess. Oh, on Friday. I'm not too sure. I, once again, don't know how time zones work, man. I'm just too stupid for that shit. So we arrive quite close to the gate. I think we have 1 day before the game start or something.
A player's forces are under attack.
And then, yeah, World Championship, $70,000. And it's a ghoul rush as expected. TP sold. Warden sees this. Must go fan with this, right? Or just kill the warden immediately. Enter, kind of baited into us around. Oh no! Smart play by Sonic. Waking up the creeps. To slow this down. That was super smart. Okay, coming now. Will we get a second engine of war? No, but a Hunter
Players'
Assault.
forces are under attack.
Okay. Wants to destroy him with Hunt AoE then. Second engine of war. Okay.
Town is
At
under
the
siege.
shop though. It's just ignoring it. And I mean, why not? As long as it's not in the base, it's all fine. To Archer. The trap. So sick. Can't be attacked, at least. I thought for a second Enter is forgetting the second Ziggurat, but Shifting the focus a little to the Warden, to some archers, draining Moon Juice. Oh, mass repair! Keeps the juice, keeps the Moonwell up. That's nice. So mass archers versus mass ghouls. But I guess these mass archers, yeah, he swifts already.
Players' forces are
2
under
hunters.
attack.
Makes things super mega hard for Enter. Harvesting souls for money on Twitch, so Thorzane.
Town is under siege.
Didn't know that you have such a morbid humor. Well, as a doctor, I think you have to, right? So, what's gonna die first? Enter's army or the warden? Yeah. I think this repair wisp is pretty cool, actually. Sonic is having a lot of fun here. Using Moon Juice. Back to, what is it, 200? If only he would decide to go for Fan of Knives. It could be a triple kill right there. But I guess the Hunts are doing it anyway. And he totally realized that once the pressure was off of him, he was slacking a little. And, I mean, why not? He is still Oceanus hero. With that one map.
Players' forces are under attack.
Definitely. Like,
Town is under siege.
the pressure that he withstood today. Unbelievable. DK dies. Okay. That's it. Enter. You played your game. It's fine. Let's have a nice evening. Let's celebrate the playoffs. All good. No one will give you penalty points or anything. It's all fine. I vouch for it.
A town is under siege. Players' forces are under attack.
But okay. Guess he's forcing an AP push or something. Come on. Enter was the sickest mofo on Echo Isles, and that's what counts. That was the only game in this best of 3 that counted.
Players' forces are under
And
attack.
everyone with a little sense will notice that. Like, if he wins this game now, though. Oh, right clicks. Not enough. Sonic calculated this, of course. And he's still falling. This is like the very last ditch effort. Enter running into a trap. Warden knows this. DK died for the second time. And yeah, just easily taking care of what's left. Come on. Just tap out. Yeah, GG! Enter, you're still the one real hero. Sonic wins this, but who cares? The one map was the most important thing. And I'm so happy that Enter, like, since the clan war started, Enter was like, oh man, against Night Elf, and then it comes down to his match. This is a really cool story of overcoming the odds and also a little bit of friendship for the Oceanus guys. We couldn't have hoped for a better situation there. It's just fantastic, so congrats to Oceanus for this sick comeback. That was really sick. Yeah, and I hope you heard my words. You gotta watch this cast. I lost my mind. I don't want to know how you felt. Spiral, Enter, Side, Shaki, Neutron. You guys are something special. Juan, of course, as well, but he decided to not show up again. He was cheering for sure. So let's recap this again for the last time. We have our final four. The final standing will be entered, I guess, soon. UMaD takes 2 more points here, so 6 and 9. We get the rematch. YouMaD pretty much dominating this season, only losing to Dust and Oceanus. Dust, the surprise of the season, claiming 2nd place with only losing to Squelch. They defeated all of the other playoff participants. Sweden saved themselves last Playday with a Mad Frog 2-0, and Oceanus with the comeback of the year. Super sad for Cascade, but they lost today to Bulgaria. They were the favorites going into this. Bulgaria tore it up. Lubber versus Cooper, not to be expected. Sword versus Stinker, not to be expected. Demon versus Please, not to be expected. Lex Johnny Cage, okay, maybe that was expected, but mad props to Bulgaria. It was like just for the lulz for them. They had super small chance for playoffs, but not really. Super sad for Cascade, of course, but was their own fate. Oh, what a season. What a great season. Again, you can support this awesome league, which is so important for European Tier 1, Tier 2 Warcraft at Matcherino. Every single contribution helps to increase the prize pool. So much time goes into this for admins, for augurs, for players. Here's the link again. matcherino.com/tournament/18478. Just liking 24Fitness on social media helps as well. 20 cents per like or retweet or whatever. Just do it. Just do it. Just help W3IL to continue this awesome content. And yeah, that's it. For W3IL group stage, tomorrow we are back at 5 a.m. because we got this for you. Next, NetEase Esports X Tournament 2019 Autumn. Live from Guangzhou. $14,200, $7,000 for the winners. Super top heavy, by the way. $2,800 for the runner-up, $1,000 for 3rd and 4th, and yeah, $500 for the playoffs. Couple of great players are out already. Focus Happy, Sock especially, but our final 8 are insane. Fly versus TH to open the day, 5 a.m. Afterwards, Infi Law Liot, super sick. Moon versus Lin, the 2 highest decorated players of all time, and the new elite of China, Romantic versus 120. That's in roundabout, I don't want to do the math. That's in around about 8 hours. Gotta get up at round about 6:30 and somehow get rid of the excitement I had during this entire clan war. So, thank you, Rice, for the 25-month resub, and RJB8 for the support as well. Tomorrow, Neo and Remo reunited at 5 a.m. I got some interviews, or did some interviews, by the way. For all the Germans, there's one on readmore.de. You gotta scroll down a little. It's a little older. I was at esports.com, featured in a podcast. I was featured at Kicker Esports. And for the non-Germans, I was at Heroes Hearth at the Fast Expand podcast with Kendrick. Much love to Kendrick, and Rekram. Much love to Rekram as well. And they did a little interview with me afterwards, so I was featured on Heroes Hearth. A lot of media last week. And yeah, with that being said, thanks for tuning in, not only now, but also like the entire day. That was a phenomenal day. We cracked the 80,000 followers here on Twitch. And yeah. Love you guys. Thank you. Here are the donuts. Goodbye routine. See you in a bit, I guess. Bye-bye.